You really want to know what love is?
Yeah.
Yes, tell us. More than anything in the world, Ron.
Well, it's really quite simple. It's kind of like... Gonna find my baby, gonna hold her tight, gonna grab some afternoon delight.
He was found floating in the Mediterranean Sea by an Italian fisherman.
So he told you that he woke up in the middle of the river.
Motto's always been, when it's right, why wait until the middle of a cold, dark night? When everything's a little clearer in the light of day.
When no one's looking, he smokes menthol cigarettes.
And we know the night is always gonna be here anyway.
But they drop out of the trees. He got fondled by a drop.
Oh,
there.
really?
Yeah, yeah.
Thinking of you's working up my appetite. Looking forward to a little afternoon delight. Rubbing sticks and stones together, making sparks ignite. And the thought of loving you is getting so exciting. Sky rockets in flight. Afternoon delight. You guys have it, I think.
He pretty much told me within a few minutes how he got fondled by a drop bear in Australia.
Afternoon delight.
Walk me through how you do all of this research, my friend. Please, I'd love to know it.
Yeah, well...
Thinking of you's got me working up an appetite. Looking forward to a little afternoon delight.
Afternoon delight.
We'll never get over that one, will we, guys? We'll never get over that one. Reason why I wanted to play a little bit of... Oh, I'm loud. Now my mic wants to be loud today. Okay, now my mic wants to be super loud. It's been soft the last week. So, yeah, we'll never get over that one, guys. Never, ever get over that one. Afternoon delight. Why are you playing Afternoon Delight, Jake? You might be wondering. Well, because this is a stream about dunking on the haters, on the low IQ haters over there. We did it last week with Project Constitution, guys. One by one, they are being plucked out one by one, guys. Plucked out one by one. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful stuff. We've got a new one today. Someone who we've been reviewing a little bit over the last few weeks. It's Heavy Duty Country, the Brokeback Boy of the Brokeback Boys. The lead character of the Brokeback Boys. Big Gay Country. Big Gay Country.
Why are you gay?
Unbelievable stuff. So, Andrew goes on Valhalla VFT's stream. And these guys are all hanging out there, like there's 4 of them or something. I think 4 of them hanging out. I don't know what they're doing over there. They're doing a show of some sort. And just eviscerates this guy. We're going to watch it and we're going to be gloating over it this whole stream. Absolutely gloating over it, guys. It was beautiful. For a little bit of context, though, before we get into it, these guys, Nate Valhalla TV and them, have been making up very slanderous lies about the Smoky Man. We all know that the Smoky Man is bad. We all know that. But the Smoky Man isn't Stolen Valor bad. So Smoky Man Bad comes on and he addresses the claims about Stolen Valor. These are things that I already sort of knew about his service and everything, and about how he's definitely it was a real army guy. He was in the army, that's for sure. And was definitely a high level. I don't know anything about the guns, but the guy is a high level gun guy. I don't know what to say. And they're all accusing him of not being those things. He is those things. He comes on, drops the receipts, and then goes on these people's stream. Valhalla VFT actually kind of yields a little bit because he realizes how optically shocking this is. Okay, we're going to get into it all, but he realizes how optically bad it is. But this heavy duty Big Gay Country does no such thing. He's too low IQ to understand that the optics are so bad that he has to concede here. Does no such thing, and it's hilarious. And now people are all going after Valhalla VFT for showing a little bit of integrity. They're going after him on Twitter. It's going to be a great stream, guys. You're going to love it. It's going to be a great stream. But first of all, my goodness, guys, what an unbelievable privilege it is to have Red Fox come in and kick it off with a big 50. Appreciate that a lot. And then Jason comes in with 100 and says, first, heavy dipshit country with his pal with the notepad who can't spell writing are effing idiots. What the hell was with that? We're going to look closer at that. What the hell was with the guy with the notepad writing things down and putting it up? It's just jarring. It was just annoying. It was hard to watch with that guy. He looked like an exuberant 10-year-old child or something. Intense Subject said, Jake, this guy is currently live on Non-Stop Cope stream on Jesse on Fire's channel. Heavy Duty Cope got absolutely wrecked. Not one step. It was one of the worst wreckages I've ever seen in my life. I was watching it with pure glee. Gear Country makes Stu Peters sound like Tupac. Evening, my lord. Take my contribution for the masterful troll. Love to see it. God bless. God bless you too, Cherry Blue. All right, guys. Let's dive in. Let's dive in, shall we, boys? It's a shame that the previous super chats didn't add up to the goal, but guys, the Stream Elements link is in the bio. I mean, in the chat. Sorry. Remember, if you donate through Stream Elements, YouTube doesn't take any. So best way to do it, and you can get 20 and up, is text to speech, guys. 20 and up, text to speech. Russell will read it out straight away. Let's get into it.
You to show it. Let me see if he's still on Crucible.
There we go. Sorry, guys. I'm on autism speed.
There he's coming on?
There he is.
Andrew Wilson! Heavy Duty Country!
Oh, what's up, Andy?
Instantly, we love to see it, guys. Now, I texted Rachel when this started, and I was like, holy shit, Andrew in his absolute element here. This is the Smoky Man at his baddest. Now, Heavy Duty Country comes in and tries to big dog. Okay, what's up, Andy? Oh, boy, does his tone change. Boy, does his tone change.
We got the whole crew in here.
We're gonna break.
Can you guys hear me? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I was just
Andrew.
wondering if you could help me out with something. Can you show what you actually sent off to get my military service real quick?
Wait. I don't think you're
Nobody cares, fat boy. Let him answer the question.
fat boy.
Here's what I said. Yeah. Send it
Andrew,
to
you would never talk to me like this in my face.
I just talked to you
ever.
like that. So can you send it to me real quick?
You're on
What
the
you
internet.
actually-
Calm down, little man.
Yeah, whatever.
Calm
Can you send
down.
that? Can you
Calm
send
down.
that to me?
Am I?
I didn't even see the start of this. I think I tuned in a little bit late. But calm down, fat boy.
Am I gonna send you?
Send me what you sent off
So dumb.
before you told your entire audience that you got service records back that said I was never in the Army.
I didn't say I got.
You
service
did.
records
I have
back.
the clip.
I said I got no records back.
Okay, great. Show me what you sent.
Hey, can you calm down, Andy?
Can you
just
calm down?
relax. Take a breath.
And let this
Take
guy.
a breath.
Let this guy.
Take a breath.
Can he
I
provide
sent a
the proof?
request through Army HRC, which
Show
anyone
it to
can
me.
do. No, I'm not going to show it to you.
What do you mean you're not going to show it to me? You didn't lie, did you?
I'm not going to. No.
Andy,
did you
Then
get my
show it.
20 grand yet?
Show it.
Did you get my 20 grand yet?
Yeah, whatever. Show it.
Come on, dude.
You know, the thing is, what you'll already notice, guys, is that Big Gay Country here, the leader of the Brokeback Boys, he has the charisma of a wet blanket, okay? And he has the, how do you say, the ability to navigate difficult situations or navigate situations where it requires you to have some sort of like quick, sharp wit. I don't know what the word is I'm looking for here, but he doesn't have that at all. Andrew has that in spades. Andrew's a very, very good communicator, very, very good orator. And this is why he was able to have those viral moments with Wes Watson, for example, saying he was getting raped in prison and these sorts of things. When these big sort of juice heads try and verbally go at him, that's him in his element. And this is why it goes so terribly for these guys here. Big Gay Country here doesn't understand that Andrew's using a very simple but effective rhetorical technique, which is just you don't reward bad behavior. Okay? He's coming in here with bad behavior and he's saying, oh, Andy, this, that, calm down. Andrew's like, okay, yeah, whatever, fat boy. Okay, anyways. And he's speaking to Nate, who is communicating, right? So Nate's actually communicating. He's answering questions. And this guy's like an obnoxious child who's coming in and saying, oh, Andy, you got my 20 grand. Okay, yeah, whatever, fat boy. Anyway, let me speak to the man in the room. And there's not really much you can do about that. You dismiss bad behavior. Dismiss bad behavior, give them none of your attention, give attention to the person communicating.
I'm right down the road from you. Let's debate.
Show it.
That's what I thought.
Russell.
J.O. Hearn tipped $20. Never liked the Marines with the stupidity what. Valhalla can got to hell, big poos, and big country is a Faji idiot who sucks so many mushrooms it isn't funny. I was in less than 12 months served in Desert Storm. Have 4 DD 214 so they can go.
Damn. Thank you very much, J.O. Hearn. Appreciate that text-to-speech, my friend. And some big ones coming in here, guys. We've got Jason Morgan with a big 200. Extremely generous of you, man. Thank you so much for those donos. Says, top right with the Jake Stolen Valor. Oh, his name's Jake, that's right. Giving a bad name to Jakes everywhere. Is he the special friend who can't speak and can't spell good either? It's the impression that I got as well. It was like when your mum says you have to take your like little bro along with you. Me and the boys are going to go hang out and your mum says you have to bring your little bro and your little bro is embarrassing you. That's the impression that I got. Red Fox with another 50. Appreciate you, brother. Says, you cannot send a request to Human Resources Command. You have to send a Freedom of Information Act request. He would need a genuine need to validate the request or permission for release per Privacy Act. I have no idea what you're talking about, Red Fox, but I'm definitely going to take your word for it. Josh says, wait, is Valhalla Heavy Duty's father? He looks like a replica, older and more weathered. Matt Dilla Monkey, love that name, says, remember that time Valhalla STD shared a fake video of Charlie being hit in the head, not the neck? Then he took it down and pretended it was just an earpiece, not the giant blood spatter. Clearly in the video he showed. I did not see that, no. I don't really follow this guy much. Digital Monarchist, Heavy Duty uses the exact same OF tactics. Are you okay? Calm down. Were you a single child? Literally. But they're all female-coded guys, and we've kind of realized that by now, haven't we? All just completely female-coded. Assuming you saw Big Gee's rap video, we might play that at some point for sure. I did see that. Stop glazing Andrew. He showed no receipts for drop bears or Mediterranean adventures, and he won't pay that triple patty meathead to debate. True, he needs some for the Italian fisherman. He needs that. Heavy Flow Country had major Mauler vibes, just incredibly low IQ. With just a touch of my burning hand, I sent Astro Drop Bears to Grape Smoky Man. Come on now. Speculate. Alvin and the Chipmunks cooking bit had me dying. Yeah, I know. I thought that you guys would get a kick out of that from my most recent video. And Daniel says, DM Heavy Duty Country that you offered to be tribute for a debate and mutual combat opponent. Offer him $20. That would be hilarious. I did. Maybe if he wants the mutual smoke. If he wants the mutual combat smoke.
Hold on.
Oh my God,
Come on,
Andrew!
man,
I
no
just want
words.
to know, Andrew, are you
No
in Texas?
words?
Are you in Texas, Andrew?
I'm just waiting for the evidence here.
No, I just was wondering. I don't even know who you are, bro. So I'm just a spectator in this comedy show.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Jake. My name is Andrew. Pleasure.
What's up,
Andrew? How you doing? I'm Ben.
Good to meet you too, Ben.
What's up, guys? I'm Dan.
What's up, Dan?
All right. So literally throughout this whole thing, I was dying with laughter because it's just completely and utterly chess versus checkers here. Josh Brooks sends massive 20 Rattlesnake TV memberships. What a legend, guys. I love that because now 20 paws get a membership. And you guys would have seen that the last few streams have been members only after. Now, the reason why this is, and also Zach Dennison gifted 5 as well. Thank you very much, Zach. Appreciate you, bro. The reason why this is such chess versus checkers is because these guys here, well, Andrew, Heavy Duty Country, definitely. They're coming in, they're trying to be insulting, they're trying to like do the whole big dog thing. They've been insulting him online for however long, and he comes in, dismisses bad behavior, kills them with a little bit of kindness at the start. Hi, I'm Andrew. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. There's Ben over here. You can see Ben up the top here responds in a kind of a dignified way and says, hey man, nice to meet you. And Andrew responds well. You reward good. It's like dealing with children. You reward good behavior. You punish bad behavior. You focus on the people who are communicating properly. If you guys ever saw my video that I did of Russell Brand with the MSNBC anchors, he did exactly this thing. Gave no attention to the bad behavior, focused his attention on the good behavior.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Jake. My name is Andrew. Pleasure.
What's up, Andrew? How you doing? I'm Ben.
Good. Good to meet you too, Ben.
What's up, guys? I'm Dan.
What's up, Dan?
Jake, I think I met you at Jared's house, right?
This is basic charisma 101 here. Gifted 10 memberships here from Digital Monarchist. Guys, we are getting blessed with some memberships today. Blessed with some memberships today. Now, just a little word to the wise here, guys. Just say you ever have a single man, you ever have the audacity to approach a whole group of women. Okay? If you ever do that, there's always going to be one fridge protecting the snacks, isn't there? There's always going to be one who's trying to give you attitude, trying to like test you a little bit. Ignore. Do you know how effective that is? If you're ever talking to a group of women, one of them's being bad, showing bad behavior, ignore. Just like completely ignore them and focus your attention on the ones who are being nice. And they will pull their head in literally straight away if you give them no attention. Anyway.
You did.
Yeah.
I was a little midget.
Good to see you
I'm a little
again.
midget dude. Hey, man.
No, you're not.
What's up, Dan? How you doing, man?
Good. How are you, Ben?
Good, brother. Andrew, I do like the style though, smoking the cigarettes.
I'm a big fan of the aesthetic. I am. It's true. I'm a very, very happy guy when it comes to aesthetic.
What I'm not
Do
going to
you
have
at
to blank
least smoke
this out.
reds?
All right, hold on, time out. I'm going to blank this out because I'm not going to show
Ignore.
you
Very good.
the specific
Very good.
person at Army
Respond to the good behavior, ignore the bad behavior.
HRC that I sent this to. So let me just do a snipping tool of my emails.
Okay.
Let's see. I don't want to show all my actual emails.
By
I
the
will
way,
show you,
woman,
sure.
can you bring me a shot? I'd appreciate it.
But sure, I'll do this.
I think when you're in good company like Ben and Jake, who seem like nice fellas, that you should always open with a shot and a smoke. Don't you think, Ben?
Hey,
I don't
Andrew.
drink. I don't drink, Andrew, just so you know.
Andrew, I'm just curious. Somebody told me that you were talking about suing us at the beginning of your stream. Is that right?
Yeah, let's wait for the proof, and then I'll answer all your
I'm
questions. I
close
promise.
this out real quick.
Wait, don't sue me. I don't have a job, Andrew. I'm broke.
He's not suing anybody.
You guys seem nice as pie. I have no issues with either.
Oh, okay. I don't want to get no lawsuits. I don't have lawsuit money right now. I'm trying to buy a company. Okay, I don't want no drama.
Well,
I'm
good
not
luck.
trying to get in this.
Well, good luck to you, man. It's it's a bad business environment at the moment, but I think it's going to get better.
Hold on. So, sure. And
Sure.
again, I'm not going to show you who this email's to.
Yeah, I understand.
But I will show you the email that I sent.
Great.
Would you like
This
to see
might
that?
be the best. This might be the best
Sure.
live ever, Nate.
This is pretty good.
This is like the best
Let me
live
see.
ever.
This is on my snipping tool here.
All right, guys, it is a big day for the pause. Josh has come in with a massive 50 Rattlesnake TV memberships. He's making up for all those streams where he hasn't been here present. Maybe he's got stuff to do in his personal life. Maybe Josh is a busy guy, you know. Maybe he's got some other priorities than watching the streams and being here with the community and blessing the pause. But 50 Rattlesnake TV memberships. 50.
What the magic is. I'm so glad to see that.
What the magic is, guys. Absolute king. Thank you, man. Get some W's in the chat, please.
Okay, here we go.
Share the facts. Share the facts. Share the facts.
You know what, guys?
Jake.
There are probably a few haters who have just gotten a membership. Josh has probably just blessed a few of the hate watchers with a membership. And that's how you do. You kill them with kindness, guys. You kill them with kindness.
Are you all coming out to Texas soon?
I'm in Texas. I live in San
here you
Antonio.
go.
Oh,
Again,
that's right.
As you can see from my Gmail box here on August 10th, I believe, Not going to show you here. Army records request.
Yeah, but what
names
was
in
the
there.
information that you put in for the request? Is what I'm asking.
You can see it right there as I'm showing you. I'm not going to show you the
I
entire
actually
with actual information.
Hang on.
in there.
Bring it back up, please. Please.
Okay.
I'm trying to read it too, Nate. Okay, there it
Bill,
is.
this is Nate from Media Channel Valhalla. I'm reaching out to ask for records request on Andrew Wilson, born January 19th. So you got my birth date wrong immediately.
Okay, well there you go. And I said that was a possibility.
Yeah,
in my
because
video, Andrew.
why should we trust the investigatory skills of somebody who, even though I publicly
Andrew,
hang on,
did
let
I
me
say that-
ask.
Did I say that was a
Let
possibility
me
in my
ask.
video?
Let me ask, and then you.
Hey,
can-
man, do you want to
came on here
moderate this
saying I'm a liar
conversation?
and I never
You
put
are-
the records
you are-
request in,
Hang on,
Andrew.
let's have
What
a
else-
moderator.
Back
Hang on,
what
hang
else-
on, wait,
yeah,
Nate.
what
Hang
else
on.
did
I'm
you
gonna be the
request?
moderator. I'll be the
Yeah,
moderator.
somebody be a
Jake,
mod.
I appreciate
Somebody
I'll
be
be
a
the
mod.
moderator.
I
Hang
appreciate
on.
that.
Go ahead,
Nate,
Andrew.
Don't you reckon this Jake guy reminds you of that uncle who never had kids? So much. He reminds you of everyone has got that uncle who never had kids and he's kind of like still 14, still acts like he's 14 and comes to you never quite know, you never really know where he is or what he's up to or what he's doing. What's Uncle Jake up to? You know, what's Uncle Jake up to? I think he's maybe like in the Bahamas or something. What's he doing for work now? I don't know. He was working as a used car salesman for a bit, and now I think he's like, you know, selling lollipops on the street or something. Don't you reckon he reminds you of that guy?
Nate,
What have I
can you
lied about?
show? Can you
Hang on,
show?
wait,
the,
Nate. Wait.
Can you show the rest of the record request besides just the birthday? What other information you gave,
Can you just tell him, Nate?
please?
Just tell him what. Just tell him what. What are the?
Yeah, what was the
did you have
information
in-
that you gave?
What else did you have in there?
Hold on.
Andrew, you
Well,
got to give a shout out.
You already accused me of lying about putting.
I
in
know,
a
Nate.
records
Nate, hang on.
request.
We are
you're
we're
already-
past accusations.
You're already,
Don't worry about
you're
that.
already on the
Don't
back
worry
foot
about that.
there, which I just.
Nate,
Can I
we're
ask
doing
a
a good job.
question?
Nate,
Well, hang on.
Can
Just
I ask
let
a
him.
question?
Hang on. We can get to all your questions. Can you just
hang
go
on,
through and
hang
tell
on,
me
hang
what?
on.
Yes,
Andrew, you got to give a shout out.
It's hard to imagine how much further downhill this goes for heavy duty country. He started off getting blatantly ignored. He started off as literally the fat chick. If you approach the group of girls and you know you're interested in what you want to have a conversation with one of them, and there's that fat friend who always tries to, she's not interested. You ignore the fatty. Okay, the fatty doesn't even exist, and you go for the cute one. That's what he was at the start of this conversation. Totally ignored, you know? Flicked to the side, flicked to the nether regions of the conversation. And now he puts his hand up. Do you know how? I don't think he understands how much he is signaling weakness here. And now it's to the point where he's being ignored so much by Andrew and he's being put on the bitch by Andrew so much that now he's feeling the need to raise his hand, gets ignored again, puts his hand down. If this guy knew anything about, you know, communication, charisma, these sorts of things, he wouldn't have done this. Look, watch him put his hand up like a bitch.
Don't worry about that.
There, which I just.
Nate,
Can I
we're
ask
doing
a
a good job.
question?
Nate,
Well, hang on.
Can I
Just
ask
let
a
him.
question?
Hang on. We can get to all your questions. Can you just
Hang
go
on.
through
No.
and tell me
Hang
what
on,
you
heavy
actually
country.
said?
Yes,
Andrew,
you gotta
Andrew,
give a
shout
I
out.
will.
Safely
Andrew,
ignored.
Like I said, stop.
Wait,
Everybody stop.
Bahala.
This
Why
is
are we
a
yelling?
clusterfuck, dude.
I
just
said
asked.
in
Go
the
ahead,
video,
tell him what other
there are
information is
multiple possibilities because this. I said your name may be different. It may be a different birthday that we have wrong. I said those things. And
But
that's
you
why I
also said in the
encouraged you
video-
to produce your DD-214.
But do you
because
realize-
I didn't get any records back?
Yeah.
So Andrew,
What
all
did you send?
proved Is that
Can you tell
everything
me
I
what you
said-
sent?
Yes, I will. I'll tell you right now.
Please do.
Yes.
Andrew, your
You
chat.
obviously believe that I sent it. Do you want me? Can I just read it so I don't have to? Read
Yeah,
it?
yeah. Just
please.
read it. Just read it. Just read
Please.
it, Nate. Just read it.
All right, so it said, I'm reaching out to ask for a records request on Andrew Wilson, born in January 1984. Andrew is a prominent media figure.
No. That's not what it said. It didn't say January 1984. It said what? January 19th,
Yeah.
correct?
No,
it
it
was
was
cut off.
It was cut off.
I didn't
It was
show the
cut
whole
off.
email. Do you
Yeah,
want to
okay.
see?
Nate,
Do you want to
he's
see?
right.
Andrew, he
He's
just
right
said
what he
that.
said.
He
Yeah.
said that. He said that. Go
Okay,
ahead.
just want to
Go
make
ahead,
sure.
Nate.
Go ahead,
Hey,
Nate.
you're good. You're
Nate
good.
has the conch.
I'm moderating.
Okay.
I'm moderating.
Hold on, I got to I knocked it.
Andrew, your chat came in with all these super chats, and you know they really went
Hey,
up
thank
for
you for all the
man.
money you sent us, Andrew.
All
It
right,
was
so-
fire.
Yeah.
Crucible is good people. Crucible is good people. That's it. But anyway, just to get really nail down the dynamics here, guys. So Andrew, we're going to say this in a way that I can understand anyway. Is approaching girls. So Andrew has gone up to this group of girls here at the bar. He wants to talk to Nate Valhalla. Nate Valhalla is the cute girl in this situation. He wants to talk to her Get to know her a little bit, okay? Heavy Duty Country is the fat friend who's like, she's not interested. That's Heavy Duty Country. Ben up the top there is the girl who's already in a long-term relationship, and she seems like a nice girl, but yeah, she's just sort of there. And then Jake over here is she's the crazy drunk friend. You can kind of appeal to her a little bit, have a little bit of banter with her, a little bit of back and forth, and she might help you, with talking to the cute girl. That's the dynamics that he's dealing with here. All right? That's the dynamics that he's dealing with here. He's hit a contest of girls. He's trying to get to the cutie. Fat friend trying to fridge trying to protect the snacks here.
Andrew, again, this is what I said. I'm reaching out to ask for records request on Andrew Wilson, born January 1984, because I didn't have your actual birth date, right? But they can find these things typically, but we don't know for sure. Andrew is a prominent media figure who recently claimed he served for about a year in the Army. We are looking to confirm if this is true or not. Any help with this would be greatly appreciated. I can try to provide more information if needed, as this is a common name. You've helped me with previous records requests in the past, and I'm hoping that you can help me I hope you can help me with this. Thanks for any help you can provide. So
what about the January 19th? Where does that come in?
No, it was just a cutoff. It was cut off.
It's just cutting off the email I just read you.
Oh, it was cut off 1984.
I see.
You didn't even have your birthday.
That's exactly what's in it. So again, Andrew,
can you forward the email to me?
No, he said he wouldn't do that.
I'm not going to forward the email to you with the people in it.
Yeah, but so how do I actually know that you're not omitting?
We're not, because
this Jake guy just responds to. He just sort of repeats everything that the other guys say. What is his purpose here? I don't know anything about. How did he find himself here? It's kind of funny. In terms of the girl dynamic, he's the drunk friend, and you can tell that she's a little bit of a slut. You can tell that she's kind of easy. It's a little bit of a red flag that the girl it's a little bit of a red flag that the cute girl is friends with her actually, and you hope that they're not like close friends.
I just showed you that I sent the email.
Well, no, he didn't actually.
Andrew, you came
hang on,
in
I'm
here
trying to be reasonable.
Saying that I never put in a records request.
I'm trying to be.
Wait a minute.
I'm trying to be reasonable.
In my video,
now Andrew's reasonable.
Just gonna filibuster.
You said,
You're just filibustering, bro.
Andrew,
just
did
gonna
I not say
filibuster?
stop? In my video, did I not say there are multiple possible reasons I got no records?
Yeah, but you inferred.
Not having your birth date was one of them, and I encourage you to then put out your DD-214.
Yeah, but isn't it the case?
No. So I'm pretty sure exactly everything that happened has happened now. So why are you calling me a liar?
Because
hang on, wait a minute.
Andy,
filibustering.
Let me say something for God's sakes.
Damn.
Just always filibustering. No one can talk except you.
Let me just say. Can I just say something?
Well, I don't even know why you're here. It has nothing to do with you.
He sent you the text so that you could come on.
What does that even have to do with
You really struggle with thinking, dude. I just sent you.
You're the most low IQ person I've ever seen. I don't know what you're talking about,
Jesus
bro.
Christ, Andrew, why are you attacking everybody?
Wait, he's attacking me. What do you mean?
We just see.
That's funny.
Hold on. Wait a minute. We all know who would lose in a fight. Heavy duty country. Don't worry about it.
That's what it's about.
Everything is about a fight, Andrew. We take calls from motherfuckers. Okay.
Hold on. Time out.
I'm not worried about that.
Time out.
See, told you he was the slutty friend. Now talking about how he takes souls. Big 50 coming in from Jason over here. Appreciate that, bro. Says, top right, Jake needs to get potted down. Matt Dilla Monkey is in the chat as well. Imagine talking about ballistics and the Kirk case for a year and shooting cow necks and steel plates, but never reading medical papers on high velocity round fragmentation without exit wounds. A frickin' year. They've been going for a while now, haven't they? That's for sure. We read that one. Is the word you are looking for cunning? Heavy duty plug lack cunning and wit for this conversation. That was a good one. That is exactly the word I was looking for. They lack a little bit of cunning. You know? They lack a little bit of perspicacity as well. Not very perspicacious about their surroundings. Not very calculated. Big, heavy-duty country is like the kind of boxer who comes in with his chin out, just swinging for the hills. You know? He doesn't have the ability or the boxing IQ to like aim and fire. Pop, 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 pop. He just comes in. No calculation whatsoever. Jake, stop doing what you're doing. Your takeover is coming. I have no doubt your channel is going to blow up. Keep fighting and never give up. Not one step back. Well, thank you, Family Jam. Kind of happy where I am, to be honest. I wouldn't really want to get to the level that Andrew's at where everyone's always attacking him all the time. Where I'm at is actually kind of cool. I'm in a kind of neat, safe space here. Oh my God. They are a-holes. Look up. They made a video making fun of Andrew's wife as a whale. Oh my God, I hate them. Yeah, that's what these people do, though. But the Wilsons take it in their stride. Tough people. His mods had to start banning people just now. He got me, and he can't take that heat, lol. Joseph sent 5, thank you, sir. Digital Monarchist, I knew Jake was going to be annoying. All Jakes are insufferable. That is so true. Long Haul Nate, hey Puffer, I'm that uncle. Hello. I'm sort of childless uncle, but I think I stopped acting like 14 last year. Matt Dillamonkey. In the video, I gave 5 caveats why I could be wrong and shouldn't get sued, but here's why Andrew did Stolen Valor, and my target audience thinks it's true. Valhalla STD. Can we take a moment to acknowledge Heavy Duty Country played the S&D clip on his ex, Brian Shapiro level of self-owning? There's been a fair few self-owns from this guy.
Let me just.
It would be great if I could actually just talk to Nate for a minute.
Yeah,
that's what I came on to talk to.
Me and Andrew talk.
That's great. And then we can get back over and I'll answer whatever questions Heavy Duty Country has or whatever. So I got to ask you something. There's so much of this as a matter of public record, including my federal firearms licenses, including the fact that I have been an NRA training instructor for way longer than you. Way
cool. That's
longer
not
than
a
you.
flex, dude.
Can you explain though how all this is public record and you didn't do any due diligence whatsoever to look into any of it before you made a video? Hang on. Let me finish the question.
I said I want you to.
Let
I
me
want you to
finish
show
the
everybody
question,
your FFL.
please. You didn't do any of your due diligence whatsoever at all. All of that's a matter of public record. And you fell for a rage bait clip, which was put out by a leftist named Pangburn, who tried to burn me on a business deal. That's where all that Stolen Valor shit came from to begin with. You didn't do any of your due diligence.
No, it came from your wife too.
No, that's incorrect.
Your wife, Andrew.
It's 100%.
My wife,
sniper.
My wife, 15 years
She's
ago,
an army
put out a tweet.
sniper.
Hold on, Dan.
does that mean it's false?
Dan, stop. First of all, Andrew, everybody here is in the military. You're talking about a Green Beret, MARSOC operator, Navy SEAL.
What does that have to do with anything?
It's important because if your wife is saying that you're an Army sniper, the only reason she'd say that is because you told her you were an Army sniper.
Why? Okay,
so
prove
at
it.
some point, no, I don't have to because we
because you just made it up.
Because
you made it up.
Right?
You made it up.
Okay, so your wife's out
You
there
made it
lying
up.
about your military service.
She didn't lie about anything.
For you. Nothing came back.
Yeah, she did.
I
Yeah,
said
she
the
didn't lie.
exact
No,
reason
she
why
didn't.
it may not have
She
come back.
100%
Let's take a look. Let's take a look.
Dan, stop. I encourage you to produce your DD-214.
15 years
Now we're at the
ago.
point that go ahead and show me your
Yeah.
DD-214.
So I just want to make sure I got this right. Your whole claim for this is that 15 fucking years ago, you have an out of context tweet, and therefore I lied to my wife. Do you have any proof that I lied to my wife about anything? Or did you just make it up?
I think it was like a reply to a tweet or something from 15 years ago. If that is the basis that they're going for of Stolen Valor or whatever, something that he has never said, that Rachel replied to a tweet, got something wrong. I mean, he is a really good shot, by the way. That's what he did for a long time before the Crucible, in between the MK Ultra program. I think it was probably before and after the MK Ultra program that he was a part of, where he was found by an Italian fisherman and molested by a drop bear. But in between that, he was, doing a lot of pow work with the pows. He's good with the boom sticks. And he was in the army, so.
What?
Do you have any
put it
proof
on
I lied?
Twitter.
Yeah, it's on Twitter.
How
What
does
is
that
wrong with
infer
your
that I
brain?
lied
She's your
to her?
wife. It's on
Dumb,
Twitter.
low IQ
She's
moron.
your wife.
Can you show me how I lied to her or no?
All right, time out. Now we're moving the goalposts, right?
How is that moving
you wanted
the
to come
goalpost?
on here. You said I was lying.
You
I
said
never
this
did
is
any
his whole
kind of
game.
records
Can you
review
prove
on
it?
it.
This is his whole
I
game.
just showed you that I did.
Can you
even
prove
in
it?
my video.
Can you prove it?
This is goalposts moving.
No,
this
is the goalpost.
Andrew,
you
calm
prove
down.
that there was
Calm
any
down.
lie
It's going to be
whatsoever?
okay. It's going to be okay, buddy.
Andrew,
Hey,
you just
put your
filibustering.
DD-214 on the screen.
It's already there. You can go look at it later.
No, share it on the screen.
And fuck
This
you.
is why you're here.
I've already
This is
done
why you're
plenty.
here.
I've already done plenty.
Okay,
So
so
good,
then,
dude.
so okay,
Answer Answer
Okay,
how we
so
get
you
to
did
the
exactly what I told you.
answer
Great.
where we get to. I lied to wife, which is a claim you just made. Can you show me the proof of that?
Sure, because your wife wouldn't have known it without you saying it.
Wouldn't have known what?
That you were an Army sniper.
Do you realize that she said this claim apparently 15 years ago? We don't even know what the context of it was. No clue. I have no clue. Can you prove that I lied to her about anything?
No, I could.
Yeah, I mean, Matt Delamonkey saying his wife made a stupid mistake 15 years ago and didn't do it again, and then stolen valor. And stolen valor is an incredibly serious thing to accuse somebody of. So you'd best come with some proof. Homeboy so cringe. Trying to win an argument by threatening to beat him up is the biggest sit to pee move. Redneck Wes Watson. Watching this live was a hoot. HDC acts like a crackling then the whole time, and the end exchange between him and Andrew made HDC look absolutely pathetic. Got to go to bed. Oh man, it's bad. It's bad. Red Fox for 20. I'd like to see how Andrew benefited from all claiming he served a year and had a medical discharge. Valhalla's idiotic assertion doesn't meet the elements besides it being completely false. Can we take a moment to acknowledge HDC? Oh, we read that before. Dragon Fist for 10. Enjoying the stream. Thank you, Lord Jake. Thank you, Dragon Fist. Appreciate that, bro. It's been a long time coming, this one. We've been watching the last few weeks. We've been reviewing a few of these guys. Called them the Brokeback Boys. Just lying through their freaking teeth. Lying through their freaking teeth. And they're saying, I could beat him up. Okay. Good for you guys. Just lying.
Prove your wife said
No,
you
you just made it up. So you made it up.
No,
you just
your
made
wife.
it
No,
up.
your wife made it up. You
So,
idiot.
okay, no. He made up that I lied to her about something. He just lied.
No, your wife made up that you were an
No,
Army sniper.
No, she didn't make up
what
anything.
What are we really doing here?
She said that she was confused. She just said that she was confused on terms. That's it.
She was confused.
You're sitting here with a bunch of retired military dudes that would
Has
like
nothing
you
to do with
go ahead.
anything.
And, yeah, we're talking about Army service.
Hey,
No.
Andrew,
What we're talking about
wanna-
is why it is that you made a ton of allegations without doing any due diligence whatsoever, but we're supposed to believe you about Charlie
Dude,
Kirk.
say the same thing to your wife. She's telling people you're an Army sniper. She's doing the
Oh,
exact
did she
same
put out
thing.
an out of context tweet from 15 years ago, and that proves what?
Why does it matter
All
the
right.
timeline?
Andrew,
It could be
Time
2
out,
weeks
time
ago.
out, time out,
Don't you think that? Don't you
Can I
think
challenge you to an
go
El
ahead.
Presidente? Can I challenge you to an El Pres?
I don't know what that means.
Time out.
A shooting competition.
You
You're
wanted to come out here. Your
NRA,
audience all
dude.
said I was a liar.
But just quickly, guys, I want to show you just how much this heavy-duty country guy tends to self-own. Just how much this guy self-owns. Hold on a second. I'll have to try and find it. Give me a sec.
You said I never put in a records review. I just showed you that I did.
Well, no, you didn't actually show us anything. What you did was you took a clip and then you read something, but you didn't actually show the
I
proof.
clipped that email that fast in.
Look at this. This was the thumbnail that he put when he was, and he made an AI of Andrew and Steven Crowder. And doesn't this look like he put himself in the cuck chair? Doesn't it look like that to you? He's trying to make this weird thumbnail of Andrew and Crowder, and he's like put himself in the actual cuck chair position. Like he looks like he's watching and pulling himself off. How can you self-own that? And it's not like he's looking at it like, wow, oh shit, like, oh damn, nothing like that. He's like looking like, oh yeah. Looks like he's sitting there playing with himself. Far out. And then he also did an AI meme of the photo of like the 5 black guys around with the white girl. They're about to have their way with the white girl. It's like a porno scene or whatever. And he did it as him and the heavy duty country Brokeback Boys and Andrew on the couch. I mean, read between the lines, guys.
19 seconds I produced a fake
Yeah,
email.
but the problem is that you put in incorrect information. And by the way, why didn't you just
Andrew, I said in my video it could be because I don't have the birth
why
date
didn't
right
you just
in
ask
the video.
me? Why didn't you just ask me?
I did in my
didn't?
video. And
No,
I told
why
you to
didn't you
produce
just
the
DM me and
DD2
say,
you
hey,
did.
what's going on with this? And I would have told you. Why didn't you just do that? Why make a public spectacle of something?
Because you made a public spectacle out of this.
What? When?
Andrew, you have no space to talk on any of that.
Show me
This is
public
what you
spectacle.
Is put because you're
because my wife 15 years ago put out a tweet.
You have made
15 years ago. 15 years ago. Say it again, dude.
15 fucking
Andrew,
years.
say it again. Say it 5 more times.
Dan, stop. You also have made conflicting statements of your military.
Ben is it Ben? Gets, I think it's his name, Dan or something, gets even slapped around by Valhalla.
Okay, what?
I showed in the video. You claimed in one clip you have never served. You claimed in another clip you did about a year in the Army.
Do you know what the context was for that?
I can look at those two things.
Do you know what the context was?
Did you ever serve? You said no, I didn't.
Do you know what the context of that was?
What's the context?
So I do what's called TikTok invasions, and I have a very familiar face and a voice. And TikTokers often will not let me on unless I use a fake profile. So I went on and I was doing this debate with it. Yes, it's true.
Holy shit, dude. Okay.
It's true.
I'm out, Andrew. Andrew.
What do you mean?
Come on, if we're not going to have a good faith discussion, then what do you doing?
Are you saying I'm lying about this?
So you lied about not serving? Is that what we're saying here?
Bro, what happened is we were in the middle of a debate when it came to who should be allowed to vote and who shouldn't be allowed to vote.
Okay.
I was demonstrating a point that even if I grant this argument, right, that it's irrelevant to the context of the conversation. Even if I bite the bullet, it's irrelevant. That's the whole point of the context of that. And you didn't even bother to look, and you didn't even bother to ask.
So you're saying that someone I needed to somehow figure out all this weird, bizarre TikTok
before you decide to make public
context
allegations,
about
yes.
you saying that you never served.
Before you make public allegations, yes.
I didn't make public allegations.
You did make public allegations.
Pressed you to produce your DD2.
Why is that your business? Unless it's the case that you are claiming that I lied without doing any due diligence, sir.
I did do my due diligence. So just
how did you do your due diligence if you just took a competing clip put out by a leftist to defame me? You didn't even look.
No, my due diligence was putting in a records review. We couldn't find anything. So
that's not due diligence.
You
didn't even ask.
We got no records.
Why
back.
wouldn't you just
produce your records?
Why wouldn't you just ask me?
So again,
why
you haven't,
wouldn't you just ask me, Nate?
What are we talking about here, dude?
Why wouldn't you just ask me?
Why wouldn't I just ask you what?
Why wouldn't you just ask me?
Figures who put out YouTube videos.
And you could just have sent me a DM and said, hey, bro, what's going on with this? And I would have been like this.
Because we're not fucking buddies. That's
how
why.
is that? How does that? What does that mean? How do you need to be a friend?
We don't have,
ask a
dude.
person?
You think you're owed something? You aren't owed shit.
You fuckers think you're owed my entire personal life and business. Hey, motherfucker!
This guy, your wife, your wife didn't even do her own due diligence. How can you expect us to?
I'm sorry. My wife put out.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here we go. This is what he does.
Well, I'll tell you, this is a lot better than just
dude.
DMing
Your
back and
own
forth.
wife. You're telling Nate to do his own due diligence. Your own wife can't do her own with you. Hey, honey.
Yeah,
damn me another vodka Sprite.
Uh-huh.
By the way, were you an Army sniper?
Yeah.
Okay.
I never
told her that.
I never told her that. And I've never publicly said that.
But Nate has to do his own due diligence.
Can you tell me when I publicly ever claimed? Can you tell me when I've ever publicly claimed I was an Army sniper? You lying.
We've got like a song here that I've got, by the way, guys. We'll play this at some point. A 2020 anthem, Trump. Like a Trump anthem or something. By Heavy Duty Country. We're going to get to that. I don't even know what is going on there. But he's got a song.
Your wife did, dumbass.
Did I?
Man.
Oh my God! It's an extension of you, dude.
Can you? It's an extension. No, Andrew, you didn't. And
yes,
I lied and made the whole thing up. But I lied and made the whole thing up because I'm a piece of shit. But you know what, Andrew? Even though I'm a lying, gutless weasel, fucking piece of shit, you never said that. I refuse to do my due diligence whatsoever. Is that your actual position, dumbass?
Neither did your wife, dumbass.
What
Are you
due
done?
diligence? 15 years ago, she put out a tweet. You don't even
You
know what
keep
the
bringing up
context
a
was.
timeline. I don't know what that has to do with anything.
Do you think that it could be possibly the case that she was just mistaken, you uncharitable fuck?
Andrew,
Is it possible that Nate was just
That, like,
mistaken,
if
you
he just-
fucking idiot?
That's not mistaken if he can just text me, dummy.
Your wife can sit across the room from you and ask, dummy.
So the case is she could have just gotten a fact wrong, and instead what you do is you take it to the next level,
God, dude.
pretend that there's a stolen valor
You ain't winning this
conspiracy.
one, Andy.
I've
You
already
ain't winning
won
this
it.
one.
I've already
no,
won it,
you
you
haven't.
low IQ
Not even
peasants.
close.
You
No,
Not
you
even
voted pretty
close.
hard because you begged.
Not
you
even
begged- you begged
close.
to
I've
come on
already
my
won the
stream.
game anyway. You peasants can
No,
barely
you
crack
haven't. You're down.
1,500 live
You're down
viewers. You're worthless.
$220,000, dude, and you're getting your ass handed to you all
Down.
over the place.
You think I'm down, buddy? You're so dumb.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, God.
Yep.
I'm one of the most super chatted channels on the internet, doofus. Did you know that?
You just spent $300,000 to have a conversation with a woman.
means
Shut up.
It means
Shut up.
nothing to me.
I'm just gonna
Nothing.
let these guys
Oh,
go.
good. That's why.
Oh, they don't get it, guys. Honestly, it's like, can you guys name a bigger debate outside of the presidential debates in the 21st century? I'll wait. Let me know. Actually, I'm genuinely curious to know. Can you name something that got more attention than that debate in the 21st century? I can't think of anything, honestly. Did we read out this one from Red Fox? Oh, yeah, we did, yep. Read out that one, Dragon Fist. Long Haul Nate said, for clarification, I am the childless uncle, but my development arrested at 25. A little bit more mature then. Picnic Table says, for making me laugh, damn it hurts. It's too funny, guys. And Airborne Animal says, these Muppets have the Meathead YouTube starter pack. Black sleeveless shirt, ugly tattoos, unkempt facial hair, and a cameo baseball cap. Trying too hard to look hard while acting soft and feminine. It's often these guys that are into the weird shit. It's often a lot of compensating going on. I've spent a lot of time in combat gyms, guys, and the ones who are actually the most dangerous people I've ever met in my life are the most humble and have the smallest egos. You know, obviously they've got an ego because they're a fighter, but they're never out there trying to project it. But if you ever fucked with them, it would be good night for you. It would be a really, really bad idea, but they're the nicest, kindest people you'll meet because they've been humbled a million times, never having to project anything. They're the ones, it's the quiet ones you got to worry about. That old mantra is true. 5 says the amount of gaslighting. They don't know huffing gas is bad, okay? Any Brian Shapiro debate? These dudes holding Rachel to a tweet 15 years ago won't hold Candace to her tickles from 10 years ago while she talks about being an alcoholic, mentally ill, home-wrecking, white-hating slot. It's true. 10 years ago, Candace Owens was writing all of those articles. It's a very, very good point. The thing is, if they do go after Candace Owens, though, in any way, they come after them. And we're going to see that today, guys. What happens? Because there is a smear campaign going on of the Wilsons at the moment, and it's designed to try and psychologically torture them and designed to try and destroy them. That's what it's designed to do. And it's coming from absolutely everywhere. People have got their backs up against the wall, and the reason they're doing it is because Andrew confronted them, and now their worldview is crumbling, or their grift is crumbling, so they have to try and make him look as bad as possible. It's coming from everywhere, okay? So, when Valhalla VFT makes concessions during this, they all come after him. And this is what happens, guys. It's like a authoritarian hierarchy structure that forms. And then once somebody counter signals the queen up the top, all of the minions come and try and eat them. Not like that on the other side here. Even Jay Dyer and Andrew Wilson have come to different conclusions about these things, but always completely respectful. Yeah, that's my friend. We disagree, but that's my friend. Nate Valhalla VFT disagrees with something, and all of the minions come at him and try and destroy him. They call him estrogen laden. Tough. Cherry Blue gifted 10 memberships. What an absolute queen Cherry Blue is. What a queen.
You're begging for money.
Me and Andrew's thing's already done.
Do you take super chats?
Dude, just keep begging for money.
Do you take super chats, sir?
What's a super chat?
Yeah, do you take super
what
chats?
is that?
And Briar Wolf, guys, we got some. The paws are being blessed today. I tell you what, Briar Wolf gifted 10 as well. What a great day for the paws today. And apparently the fellas from Rhetorically Defected have arrived. Man, it is a party today. It is a party, boys. We just need to get up the Stream Elements tip goal. Let's go with the Stream Elements goal. We want some text-to-speech. Read it out live. Get Russell to read it out.
Are you begging for money?
What is that?
Are you begging for money?
I actually don't have a give, send, go. I don't have a give, send, go,
What would
Andy.
a give, send, go have to do with that? Do you take super chats? Is that begging
Hand
for money?
jobs.
No,
What?
no, I'm saying
You
you
giving
are
hand
begging for money.
How is that
for
begging?
debate that you said you would pay for on your own?
You mean because
That's begging. That's begging, Andy.
How is that begging?
Can you not figure that out? You are begging for money.
How is that begging?
Because you said you would pay for the debate on your own,
and I did
on Joe Rogan, and now you're trying to recoup it. You're begging for money.
That's not begging.
This is very simple.
You know what
That's
begging
100% begging.
What does the word begging mean?
Give
dummy?
me money, guys. Give me money.
What does the word begging mean? Do you even know low IQ?
I have to say, this is one of my favorite parts of the whole thing. Was just, it wasn't. He didn't need to go and do some sort of a sophisticated insult. He just needs to do an insult that this guy can understand, that this guy can process. So he just calls him low. Like his name is just low IQ. What does that mean, low IQ? Hey, low IQ. Ah, gosh, this was satisfying, guys. Really satisfying stuff. And by the way, guys, now that we've got nearly 1,700 people in here, a little bit of Inside Baseball. Got a little announcement, little debate announcement. If you guys, once we get through the goal, and we need to get the likes up though. We need 1,700 and less than 400 likes, guys. Everyone needs to smash that like button right now. Everyone needs to smash that like button. And once we get through that first goal, then I'll give you a little bit of Inside Baseball about a debate we've got coming up.
What does it mean,
Andy?
You don't know.
You were asking people
you don't know
to
because you have the IQ.
money.
Your IQ
Here we go.
is lower than the fucking temperature in Alaska.
Good.
When you say begging, what does that mean? Tell me what it means.
Andy, I've
Tell me
already
what it
told
means.
you like 3 times.
Just keep
3
asserting
times.
a claim. You don't know the distinction
3
between making
times.
a claim assertion
3
and proving
times.
it.
This is so fun.
What is begging? What does that mean? What does begging mean? Is super chat
Andy.
begging?
Andy, they're
Doofus.
given. You fucking
Doofus.
idiot.
Oh, so give,
They're
send, go
given.
is given. You're a genius. What a brilliant
You
guy.
literally put on the caption, if you want to help me recoup the money.
Uh-huh. So how's that begging? When you have a bunch of creators who say that they want to assist with that, how's that begging?
This is so goofy.
Yeah, you have nothing.
So I hear
You have
you're going to
nothing.
sue us all.
You're
I hear
just
you're going to
dumb as
sue
shit.
us
Hang on.
all.
Hang on, guys. We're getting
Yes,
super chats.
okay,
Just
good,
keep it up.
Andy.
Hang on.
Good,
Hang on.
good.
Oh, we got
Keep it
super
up.
chats coming in.
We're all
Okay, we got
dumb.
super chat. Hang on. They want me to draw
Well,
shit.
no,
I'm
I don't
drawing.
think all these people are dumb. Just you, sir. I just think you're dumb.
Great.
Which is why you won't do a moderated debate. You don't even know how to do it.
mutual. Find my money, Andy.
Andrew, I'm
For what?
absolutely illiterate.
You're a
I'm
small,
probably the
tiny,
dumbest
teeny, weeny
motherfucker on
creator.
here.
Why would I ever pay you for anything? You
Dude,
can't
I
crack
fucking
500
mug you
live
on
viewers.
everything. I'm
You
3
can't
times as
crack
big as you.
500 live viewers, dude.
Andrew, can I ask you a question? Like a good faith question between me and you, right?
Of course.
Without the craziness.
Dude, this is good.
Could you at least, in a little bit of fairness,
My God, that guy's dumb. My God, that guy is dumb. You put someone like that in a live setting, and it's just he can't. All he knows how to do is sort of make mouth noises. There's no articulation going on. There's no cunning, as the chatter said before. There's no sophistication. There's no clever rhetoric. There's no wit going on. It's just just mouth noises, pretty much. You're not really saying anything. Mouth noises and clapping and leaning back. This guy is really stupid. Really stupid. And then every time he feels insecure, you'll see he plays with his phone throughout this. Watch this. What is that? Watch this. Mouth noises and then plays with his phone.
I'm 3 times as big as you.
500 live viewers, dude.
Andrew, can I ask you a question? Like a good faith question between me and you, right?
Of course.
Without the crazy.
I think he might be going to his phone because he feels so insecure that he keeps on reading his chat. Potentially. Or keeps on reading Valhalla VFT's chat because he realizes how bad this looks for him, but it's really bad. Really bad. Like if I was a supporter of this guy and like if I'd watched his content and thought that he made good points and then saw him flounder like this in a live setting, I don't know what do you do from there? Do you still like do you get off the train? Like I don't know. There's a sunken cost for sure, but yeah. Digital monarchist. I was in the army for 6 years. My family, girlfriends, everyone had the most distorted idea of what I did. One friend thought I was literally a G.I. Joe COD type stuff. I was IT help desk. Yeah. I mean, guys, like, my woman has no idea what I do. Like, no idea, right? She's like, I don't know what she thinks I do. Something politics-wise. I'm not going to talk to her about that shit. She likes Pilates and shit. Pilates and frickin' matchas and wellness and beauty and shit like that. I'm not going to tell her about politics. I have no idea what her response would be if someone asked her, what do you think Jake does? All right, Jake, so I got to go. My sports ball is on. Jealous. Airborne Animal, 100% Jake is real operators that have known were very unassuming. Why? I think it has something to do with not needing to prove anything. Yes, exactly right, Airborne Animal. You know, I've actually had this conversation a few times with people recently, and it's like the reason why people who are heavily involved in, for example, military, normally, these guys are, I mean, Valhalla VFT, I think that he's got a good side to him, and it shows today, and we're going to be fair for sure. But normally people who are involved in military, or if you're a paramedic, or if you're a doctor, or if you're something like this where you're always involved in like really high stress situations, if you're always in these situations, then you're like used to being in the eye of the storm. So when crazy situations happen, you can normally stay calm. And if you're a fighter, if you're someone who's been, and I'm not a fighter, I've done boxing over a number of years. I've had a few fights, but they were all like not high level fights. They weren't professional fights or anything like that. But you know, even that, if you've done lots and lots of sparring over the years, you've been beaten up many times, you've beaten many people up over the years, you're used to being in that high stress situation, but you're also used to getting humbled. And the thing about boxing gyms and the thing about combat gyms is that you have to literally leave your ego at the door. And I'm assuming it's going to be the same sort of thing with military as well. Because if you come there with some sort of a false bravado and you get in the ring, there is literally nowhere to hide. There's nowhere to hide. What are you going to do? You're going to talk a big game in the ring? You're just going to get beaten up. So it's like the rawest form of testing your masculinity, testing your courage. Because I think that every single man wants to believe that he is courageous or wants to know if he is courageous. And so they'll go into the military to test themselves. They'll go into combat sports to test themselves. They'll go into something like this to test themselves. And it's a necessary thing for every man. And then once they step in the ring, they can they can almost reassure themselves, okay, well, I can handle this. I can do this. It's the guys who have never done that you have to be sort of worried about. It's the guys who have never been in that situation, then they go out and they have a few drinks and they want to fight everybody. What that is it's somebody who's scared and who is trying to project bravery. I'm brave, I'm strong, I'm tough, because they've never been able to prove it to themselves. But the guys who have done that 100, 1,000 times in sparring, in fighting, in military, and all these sorts of things, they just know. They don't have to prove anything. If somebody tries to start a fight with them in the street, hey man, no trouble, all good. You have a good night, I'll have a good night. But it's the guys who have never been able to tell themselves or prove to themselves if they are brave or courageous. Those are the ones you got to worry about. Anyway.
Dude, this is good.
Could you at least, in a little bit of fairness to someone like me, right, which I do a lot of Stolen Valor expose content in the past, right? When I see someone, right, say conflicting statements of, okay, I served for an army for about a year, and then I see another clip of you saying, asked if you served at all, no, I never served. And then I see text, right, that you were an Army sniper, but then I hear you were in the Army for a year. For someone like me that does Stolen Valor expose content, could you not at least be like, okay, I kind of understand why Nate would think
normally
that this looks suspicious.
I would normally be super charitable to this position if it was the case that A, you reached out to me because I would have just responded to you. B, you had done any sort of due diligence to understand why it is that these people have been smearing me with this. And it has to do with the fact that Pangburn wanted me to come out and do a live debate where he promised 50% of the ticket sales and then reneged on his contract. So I told him, no, I'm not going to come out and make content for you. And he's the one who put that video out. The source of that initially was Tree of Logic. Now, the reason you shouldn't trust Tree of Logic, she was the same person who put the hit piece out on Candace Owens, that now you have the famous debate clip between Candace Owens and Blair White, where they are arguing over the Tree of Logic content. And you didn't do any of your due diligence. And at the very least, I think it would have been fair for you to have just contacted me, in which case I would have just discussed it with you. And that would have been it.
I would say that saying I didn't do.
And you also said the FFL. You also said the certifications.
I said you need to produce.
What are these
Yeah, but I
signs he's
don't. But
holding
I
up?
don't actually. Right?
No,
Certification.
I said you need to produce.
Yeah, but I don't. But I don't actually. Right?
No, if
It's
you
like,
make those claims,
No,
right,
no, you only
then
need-
you need to be able to do it.
Yeah, you only need to answer to those claims if it's the case that this isn't a matter of public record, and a person like you who does these quote exposés is doing your due
I'm
diligence.
not concerned with the other ones. I'm concerned with your military.
Yeah, I get it. I understand that, right? But the thing that's funny here is like, you could have just asked. You didn't have to make it a cloak and dagger conspiracy. You didn't have to make it into something that it wasn't, and I would have just answered you.
And now it starts to get really, really brutal. Okay? And look, I've been really annoyed by this because, you know, on a personal level, Andrew and Rachel are good friends of mine. Rachel's like a big sister to me. And Andrew's always been like a big brother to me, like over the years, you know? We've had some great times together, going to Vegas and doing the road trip around America, playing the Buffaloes at the great times. That's my boy right there. But it pisses me off when I see these people doing these hit pieces on him, lying about him, all these sorts of things, because at the end of the day, it is a political discussion. It's a debate. You guys have different opinions about things. You don't need to come after somebody's family like that. It's completely uncalled for. You don't need to come after somebody's family. You don't need to go digging into their personal life. You don't need to do things like stolen valor, which you know are just reputational destruction sort of things. You don't need to be clipping him out of context and saying that he supports grape and everything, but this is what scumbags do. They're just scumbags at the end of the day. He doesn't do that sort of thing. We have a pretty strict moral code about these sorts of things. If somebody really goes into our personal life, then sometimes you want to hit them back a little bit, like, well, your personal life isn't amazing either. But generally speaking, we do want to keep it to the ideas. Sometimes you have to get down in the mud. But it pisses me off a lot, because they don't deserve that. Like, combat his ideas, you know? Yeah, it's been annoying me a lot over the last few weeks, but this is where it gets really bad, because he knows how to be tactful in these situations instead of coming in and playing their game, puffing your chest out, look how big and tough I am. Hey man, why didn't you just contact me? You could have just contacted me. Why didn't you do that? Just put them to the question and do it in a sincere way. And the optics are so bad at that point, because it's actually a very serious allegation, stolen valor and everything. Perhaps they've never been confronted about this sort of thing, but now they're being confronted. And Valhalla VFT at least has the wherewithal to understand that this is really bad. Okay? He has to retract that a little bit and come back and say, okay, well, look, man, maybe I should have contacted you before it. He knows how bad this is optically. Heavy duty country, low IQ over here, though, has no idea. Low IQ is just going to keep on doing low IQ things and making mouth noises. It's absolutely embarrassing. We've got to catch up on some of these super chats over here. Who is more dangerous, HDC or Mike Vinning? I have no idea who Mike Vinning is. Candace 10 years ago, Candace Tarden said Charlie was a time traveler 1 year ago. Nate apologized because after being set straight, he knows he's in defamation territory if he continues. Spot on about that. At least he has the wherewithal to understand that basic fact. Artie and Fist fellas in the house. I hate how this heavy-duty country guy sits sideways, lean back like he's laid back and unbothered. Meanwhile, he's obviously seething on the rag. Seething and on the rag. Fine, Lord Jake, because you begged. I'm begging, guys, begging you. He paid a lot of money for a debate, therefore he's begging for money. I know, guys. I know. Leningrad, too bad they don't make injectable brain oil for this guy. He should be taking more of his fish oil, for sure. Even Stallone had 1,000 times more Riz than Heavy Duty when he made mouth noises in Rocky. 5 from Digital Monarchist. Josh says, gotta get on Helldivers 2 with the boys. Keep up the fantastic work, Lord Jake. Until next time, W Chat, W Pause, W Wilsons, W Crucible, not one step back. Josh, you're a freaking legend, bro. We've just gotten over the 1,000 mark, guys. So after I read these out, I'm going to tell you guys a little bit of inside baseball about a debate we've got coming up. Hockey Puck Chuck says, these guys are the I was in the military, what did you do types. Even if they are in hard fighting, they act like pathetic turds, just like Andrew, I was in the military, but for 2 years got an honorable medical discharge. Yeah, I mean, it is an honorable thing to do. I mean, I've never really met too many people in the military until I went to DebateCon and I met a bunch of the Crucibilies, and I was like, it gave me a new respect for people who'd been in the military because you don't really hear stories too much. A lot of the times these people will get back from the military and they won't be looked after very well. And you get a lot of PTSD and a lot of people who have serious issues after it. And some of these guys were limping because they had like a shrapnel in their legs and they had all sorts of injuries and backs blown out and just crazy, crazy shit. And I noticed how much they connected with each other. Like, I was speaking to one guy from the military and I was like, oh, let me introduce you to this other guy over here who was also telling me his military story. And then they chatted and bonded for the next 3 or 4 hours. And I thought to myself, the brotherhood that actually goes on there is pretty amazing. The only thing I've seen close to it is the boxing gym. It's when you beat the shit out of each other and then you have a newfound respect for each other afterwards. And you sort of iron out the chinks out of the armor. You realize, all right, this guy's a good soldier. I can assume it's that, but on a much more intense level with military guys. Matt Dillamonkey, you can also be a badass fighter or a war hero spec ops and be an idiot or a scumbag. That is true. I've met a lot of scumbag fighters as well. There was sparring going on in my gym the other day. I can give you guys some training footage if you want, some recent training footage. I'm not in the best shape in the world, but I can show you guys some recent training footage if you want. I got a video last night. I haven't seen a video of me training in forever. But yeah, there was a guy he's not even that good. He's not even a professional, but a bit more experienced. Started beating up on the guys who were beginners. I fucking hate that shit. You get some scumbags in there. Started like making it rain on these beginners. Heavy Duty wants to meet Andrew out by the bike rack after school. I'm active duty US military. They send me around the world a ton. I cannot talk about my service because I have a unique job. My wife has no idea what I do, but she sees how much it affects me. Thanks for your service, man. Just popped over to his stream. He's coping and the baby stranglers are in his chat to make him feel better. Someone's grandma also just told him he's classy. His cheeks are extra rosy tonight. MT, good to see ya. Slover says, Valhalla Def made it a point to smear Andrew. Andrew doesn't talk about him being in the military outside of being asked to warrant a hit piece. I can see if Andrew was tell BS military stories like Tim Kennedy. Yeah, I mean, like when somebody asks me about my fighting background, I say, well, I'm not a fighter. Because a fighter is somebody who does professional fighting, right? I'm somebody who's done boxing over the years, done a few more low-level fights, but I'm not the fighter is different. A fighter is somebody who does proper training camps and then gets into the ring with another trained killer and does, fights like Muay Thai fights, for example, with no shin pads. That's a fighter, Heavy Duty, too stupid to solve math problems with anything other than his fists. True. Real vets don't run their suck like these dudes. Should be quite professionals. These chodes are the guys who peaked on high school football team and worked as a used car salesman. You need to look up Mike Vinning. He is the man, the GOAT, the legend, not one step back. Don't know him, but I can look him up at some point. All right, inside baseball, guys. Inside baseball. So, debate happening this Wednesday. Just to cut straight to the chase, I've lined it up. Had a chat on the phone with Joel Webben the other day, and him and Andrew are going to be debating about, I can't remember exactly what the prompt is. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save the prompt because I can't remember exactly what it is. But on Wednesday, for your guys' time, unless anything changes, we've got a debate between Andrew and Joel Webbin. Now, I really like both of these guys. You know, I watch Joel Webbin a fair bit. I think he's a good guy. And in my interpersonal interactions with Joel Webbin, speaking on the phone and everything, he seems like a good, honorable man, family man, 5 kids and all of that. So I'm hoping that it's a good debate. They flesh out whatever they need to flesh out, and then they, you know, do some collaborations and everything. That would be cool to see, in my opinion. Andrew to go over to the studios, the NXR studios, do similar things to it that Joel did with Fuentes, where they, you know, have that back and forth podcasts and everything. That would be cool. I think that they're both on the same team. So hoping it's a good debate, and I think that you guys are all going to really enjoy it.
And that is where the problem comes in, and that's where it becomes bad faith. And it seems to me like what you're trying to do instead
It's not bad faith.
is attack me rather than try to get to the actual truth. And what's funny about this is, like,
actually,
I've always been willing to debate with any of you guys on topics like the Kirk assassination, always been willing to debate on these various topics in good faith with the various people who want to do it. I had never, before either of you started coming at me, I never attacked either of you. I don't know who you are. I've never attempted to do anything like this, and I would have engaged with you in good faith on these various topics. And
why didn't you do it with me the first time then?
Because
why didn't
you want the very first message round where you were saying that you wanted to meet up with me for mutual combat?
No. This was before that. This is before that. This was before that when
let's read them.
When you literally said I'm available in 30 minutes. And I told you I'll give you an hour, and then the next day you were talking about some fucking spear or something.
What I was trying to do.
So I told you I was on vacation. I was on vacation, right? I told you I would give you 30 minutes at first, and then I told you I would give you an hour.
And I told you when you're back from vacation and have time, we'll do it correctly.
You did an hour with Stu Peters. Why can't you do an hour with me?
That was a moderated debate, which was set up, which was requested of me by Sneeko.
What we're about to see, it's very obvious, is that heavy duty country here, I don't think he knows what a debate is. I really don't think he knows what a debate is. It seems quite clear throughout. And he's going ahead and challenging people to debates. And if having seen what he did here, if this guy actually did a moderated debate, he won't do it, first of all. That's why he has to ask for 20 grand and stuff, because he's not worth 20 grand. Yeah.
All I requested from you was that we have a moderator, you give the due time that the topic is worthy of, and I'll do the debate.
A lot of people have been saying that I should challenge Valhalla TV and stuff to a fight. Thing is, I think that size really does matter in a fight, guys. And I think Valhalla TVFT has some training. I'm pretty sure he's got some training in Muay Thai and everything. So, like, in all honesty, guys, he would probably fuck me up. I think he's like seems like he's maybe like 6'3" and quite large. So size does matter. If it was a Muay Thai fight, I think I'd be in a bit of trouble, guys. I don't know about heavy duty country over here, but he's a big boy, so I mean, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. They are slow sometimes, but if he's got a good level of training and if he's been doing it for quite a while, if he's done a lot of sparring and stuff, then he'd probably fuck me up. But I don't know.
With you happily. Do you want to read the message?
30 minutes.
No.
Literally read the messages.
When
you
we
said
got
30
through,
minutes.
I said, listen, an hour's not going to be enough time to do this topic. So if you're on vacation, wait for you to get off of vacation, then we'll do the debate. Read them.
I know exactly what we said.
Then read them.
I told you I would give you an hour.
Then I'll read them.
I told you I would give you an hour.
Yeah.
You've already.
Wait, is he 6'7", Valhalla TV? Did someone say that? Is that correct? In that case, I'd be absolutely toast. So I'll take the debate. If that is the case, I'll take the debate.
Posted them on your fucking Twitter, dude.
And I'll read them. You're the one who says that this is a point in contention. So I'll just read them.
You're saying that I won't debate you. I was fully ready to debate you.
I'm going to. Ready? Here we go. I should be able to within an hour in traffic. Got 30 minutes to do it. I'm on vacation. You've got 30 minutes to do it because you're on vacation. And I said, well, when you can schedule for more time, we can do it then. Lots of claims you have made, and I can't wait to discuss them. You said 30 minutes is plenty of time. I'll stretch it a bit if we need to. And I said, no, it isn't. If we're going to debate, we're going to actually debate and go through the claims. And when you can carve out 2 hours, let me know. That's pretty standard for a debate. That's actually how that conversation went. So why mischaracterize it?
I'm not. I told you.
People saying he's 6'3". Even if he is 6'3" and a big, that would put him in like the heavyweight division. I'm like a welterweight, middleweight sort of range. So that'd be I mean, if I really had to do it for the crew, I'd have a crack. But I mean, guys, it'd be a tough night at the office for your boy Rattlesnake. It'd be a tough night at the office. Apparently, Miss D saying 6'2", and she wouldn't lie, but that would probably still put him in the heavyweight division. He's a big boy, so it'd be a tough night at the office for your boy. But if he has a very low level of training, then I'd probably be fine. But if he's got a high level and if he's done lots of sparring and if he's done fights and everything, then I'd be in trouble. But maybe we'll see.
Give you an hour.
Yeah, you actually said 30 minutes.
That's still true. That's still.
You actually said 30 minutes.
Okay, pushing it.
Here, I'll read it again.
Pushing it means we could go to an hour.
I don't know what it means because nobody knows what you mean about anything. I got 30 minutes to do it. I'm on vacation. That's what you actually said.
Okay.
And so all I did was try to schedule this where it could be moderated and there would be enough time there for us to actually go through the claims legitimately. You know, like a legitimate debate.
I don't know what a legitimate debate is, dude.
Well,
what does
legitimate
that even fucking mean?
Exactly.
What, do you have
I'll
rules?
explain it.
Me and Gat Aspia were having the exact same. He goes, stick and move, Jack, stick and move. It's literally the exact same thought process that I was having. Just use the jab, pop, move, get out of there, pop, get out of there. That's funny.
Do you have rules?
Yes. So generally what happens in a
Tell
debate,
me the rules of your debates.
I'll walk through it. Generally speaking, you're going to have an opening statement which frames your worldview and why you think of...
so you're a lawyer.
No, that's not lawyering. You would have an opening statement which would express to you what
Try to calm down, dude. It's going to be okay.
Clearly, this is monkeys and banana. Holy moly, this guy up the top here has got a... This guy up the top here has a few screws loose, doesn't he? This guy, Jake. Typical of us Jakes. I think the lift is on, but it doesn't go to the top floor. The lights are on, but nobody's home.
Okay, it'll be okay. And then what you would normally do is you would move into a rebuttal, then a cross-examination, and then open dialogue, and then closing statements. That's usually how a debate goes. That way, both worldviews can be adequately represented. Well, how do you get to the truth if people aren't answering questions or they're obfuscating?
This is the
I'd rather just have a conversation like men. We're not fucking lawyers, and I'm not going to.
Nobody's asking for lawyering. That's not lawyering. What are you talking? Do you know online debates have been going on?
What are you, a lawyer, bro? What are you, a lawyer? Dude, come on, man. This shit's crazy. What are you, a lawyer? We did get a super chat of 10 from Swiss saying, funny story, heavy duty is on the same chemical stack as trans men. Come on. That's why he's such an emotional bitch. It is 20 and up for text-to-speech over on Stream Elements, guys. Let's go, Stream Elements. Come on. We want to hear Russell reading out some chats, guys. It's pinned in the chat.
Since 2017 in a big way, and the formats exist.
I didn't know that.
I
didn't know that.
Of course you didn't.
I didn't know that.
I know you didn't, but I'm telling you.
Yeah, I didn't know that. He says, I just talk shit all day on my streams and give my low IQ takes and just basically take things that are completely unfactual and report them as their facts. But I don't know. What's a debate? I don't know what a debate is. What do you mean defend my own worldview? What does that mean?
You that there's platforms which exist so that people can debate these issues in a legitimate way so we can get to the truth of the matter. That's the whole point.
Okay. So did you say during the beginning of your live stream that you're going to sue us?
Well, it's tongue in cheek, bro. Come on. Be reasonable.
Okay, I'm just if it's tongue in cheek, then totally cool. Fine.
Yeah, be reasonable. So
I'm
the
being
thing is,
reasonable.
the thing
I'm
is,
being
is like,
reasonable.
look,
I just wanted
generally
to.
speaking, creators who sue other creators are cringe fuckers. I've never done it once.
Yeah, they are.
I agree.
I've never done it once. Okay, and I don't ever plan on doing it. But I also don't think that it's correct for you to not do your due diligence before you make accusations against people, especially considering there's other allegations which you've made. You said, for instance, that Gary Paramount Tactical never got a medal. He did get a medal, and I've got the clip of you saying that. So, like, you have made allegations in the past which were not correct. You have not retracted any of them. And the thing is like, I just want you to give me a fair shake, like I would give you a fair shake. And if you want to debate actual issues,
that's what I'm doing right now.
Hang on. And if you want to debate actual issues around the Kirk assassination, if you want to debate actual issues around the ideas of guns and what they can or can't do, if you want to debate issues around these things, I'm happy to do that. You guys have been engaged, though, instead in a long-time character assassination of me based on very limited information, and you never even bothered to ask me about any of it.
Is this the pickles
I mean, I was
guy?
just going off of. I was going off of what your wife.
Holy shit!
I mean,
is this the pickles
I mean, I was
guy?
just going off of. I was going off of what your wife.
Are you
said,
the bald
man. I mean,
guy?
in my opinion, that's something that you need to address.
What the hell was even that, guys?
What the hell is even that?
A little simple comeback. Are you the bald guy? And he literally starts having a spasm with his fork or something. But you'll notice here, guys, that something interesting happened. Is that this guy, Jake here, he's been doing his signs. Nobody's been paying attention. Andrew has not acknowledged a single one of his stupid signs. Ignore the bad behavior. Once again, basic communication. This is basic shit when it comes to how to deal with confrontational people, insulting people. You ignore them. They don't even exist. He's ignored every single sign that he's put up. This guy hasn't been able to get under his skin. And now he's going for the pickles. Guys, the pickles. Wow. Jeez. Never heard that one before. Andrew, quick quip back. Are you the bald guy? And he completely falls apart. Has nothing to say. It's just too easy. It's too easy for him.
I was going off of what your wife.
Are you
said,
the bald
man.
guy?
In my opinion, that's something that you need to address.
I already addressed it.
I'm not bald. Come on, baby. I got a mullet. I got a mullet and everything,
I'm not
dude. Look at
talking
that.
about you, dude. I'm talking about this guy. Right.
Jake,
so anyway,
Jake,
the point is,
the fucking black guy. The fucking black guy.
I couldn't
Dude, it's
actually tell
always
that you
the
were
black
black.
guy.
It is always the black guy. That's true.
Jewish. I'm not black.
It's Jewish and black.
Oh no.
now we're going a whole other direction.
And now you'll notice the signs didn't work. He was trying to be funny, and then the pickles didn't work. And now this guy's behavior starts to turn around. You ignore the bad behavior, acknowledge the good, and what happens? They start to conform. They start to come around. Funny how that works.
No.
It's not only that they start to conform and start to come around, now they actually start to seek your approval. It's actually quite a brilliant showing here by Andrew. He did such a good job of coming into this situation of a 4-on-1 and handling all of the different characters to perfection, really. And this Ben Pappas guy up the top here, I don't know who this guy is, but he's handled himself pretty well the whole entire time. And the rapport is good. This Jake guy, the signs, the pickles, all of that, ignore the bad behavior, little insult, boom. And now he's going to try and seek his approval. Heavy Duty Country is just, he just makes mouth noises and it's just low IQ, whatever. With Nate Valhalla TV, he's had a robust back and forth with him, but he's trying to come from a place of integrity and saying, hey man, why didn't you just contact me about it? He's not being insulting or anything like that. He's just appealing to his better nature, if you will.
So anyway, the point is, though, is that, yeah, I do think that those are fair requests. I think that they're totally rational. I think that they're completely reasonable, as you've made these accusations before, and they have turned out to be wrong, that you could have just at least texted me. That's it. I would have been like, hey,
Well, I didn't make accusations.
You did. You said
Kumbaya, my lord.
the entirety The entirety of it was based around this guy's lying. He's full of shit. None of this is true. He's not a master gunsmith. He's not a guy who ever had an FFL. Nobody ever says trains rifles. You said nobody ever says trains rifles. Who's trained people in rifles?
That's a dumb thing to say, Andrew. People don't say that.
Why? Yes, they say it all the time.
Why are you telling people I threatened you?
You're in the wrong panel of people.
Like, what are you talking about? Of course they do.
About rifles.
Yes, I train people how to shoot rifles. Yes, correct.
Why are you telling? Why are you lying?
Dan, you're not letting me respond to anything.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Even his own team turned against him. Says, dude, heavy duty country, you are really not helping, bro. Like, literally every time you open your mouth, you make us all look like collective idiots. Can you please be quiet? Okay, I'll shut up now. Look, watch it again.
We'll talk about rifles.
Yes, okay. I train people how to shoot rifles. Yes, correct.
Why are you telling? Why are you lying?
Dan, you're not letting me respond to anything.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
So again, you can't keep saying. For one, don't put words in my mouth, Andrew.
You did say that.
Okay, well, it kind of reminds me of the South Park episode. Shut up, Mimsy. And then Mimsy's there. Duh, boss. Shut up, Mimsy. Boom. Duh, okay.
I didn't say you don't have an FFL.
No. You said specifically nobody who trains rifles would ever say that they train rifles. Why wouldn't they?
That's a stupid thing.
Why is it? How?
Don't talk like that.
Well, how is it a stupid thing to say? Can you explain that to me?
I train rifles. That doesn't even make sense.
How does it not make sense?
Who's a firearms trainer?
It doesn't make any sense.
Anyway, we're getting into semantics of words.
Can you explain why that makes no sense? Anybody? Why does that not make sense?
It's just not the way people who train.
Yes, it is how. Yes, I've trained hundreds and hundreds of people.
Maybe they do where you came from. I'll concede
like Boy Scouts. Boy Scouts with.
Can you teach a rifle to do something?
No, but hold on. Okay, sure.
I would actually be willing, if you guys want to. I'll put a $5,000 bet that I can outshoot the two of you, Nate Valhalla and Heavy Duty Country, in long distance.
Can I get in on that motherfucker?
No. I got $10,000. You guys gonna take the bet? I bet you I can outshoot you long distance, Nate from Valhalla.
Oh wait,
I would bet
long distance.
Maybe
$10,000. Well then, what the fuck?
What's the distance?
Yeah,
like a mile?
Rifles.
1,000 yards? What's the distance? What's long distance, Andrew?
Let's do 1,400 meters.
Come on, man. Ain't nobody fucking. I'm gonna hit you with a fucking drone at 1,400.
1,400 meters? I don't think about how long that is. 1,400 meters? When I was shooting in Michigan, we did like 20 meters, and I thought that was long. We went behind the lake, probably maybe 30 meters, and I was gassed up because I was hitting the target. Not the middle, but I was hitting the target close to the middle from like 30 meters, and I thought that was a long shot. 1,400 meters is like 7 football fields. AFL, Australian football fields. 200 meters seems like a long shot to me. 1,400 meters? What the? Anyway.
Meters.
Maybe.
So let's say 700 yards. Let's do some reasonable shit.
Well, how is that unreasonable? How is 1,400 meters unreasonable?
I'm not an Army sniper. I've never claimed to be.
Well, yeah, neither did I ever.
Maybe you. Could
I also never ever claimed that.
But that's not what we're talking about.
That's what I'm talking about. Do you want to take? Do you want to take the $10,000 challenge, bro?
Yeah, we'll do a 2-prong challenge. All right, $10,000 long range gun, and then $10,000 Muay Thai match. We'll do one of each.
Oh, so I have to fist fight you in order to demonstrate that I can outshoot you?
Yeah, you're challenging me to something that you think you're better than me at, so I'm going to challenge you.
Well, aren't you a Green Beret? Aren't you a Green Beret?
Yeah, I'm an Army sniper.
He's broken, though. He's not really. He doesn't have any arms.
Neither
am I. Claimed to be an Army sniper.
Neither did I.
Anything to do with it. Anyway.
Neither did I. Hey, can you just tell me real quick that you are not going to take me up on my long distance shooting challenge?
Can I ask a question?
No, I don't know how good you are. Why would I do that?
Exactly.
Optically, it just does not get much worse than this. Does not get much worse than this. The Green Beret guy who's been challenging him about his firearm credentials, Andrew comes out, shows the receipts. He's got the firearms credentials. He was, in fact, in the Army for a year. Settled. Shooting competition. All right, well, if you want to really test it, get pragmatic about it, we can go and do a shooting contest of 1,400. I didn't even know you could shoot that far, if I'm totally honest, 1,400 meters. That's a crazy shot. But no. Well, No, I don't know how good you are. Yeah, you really didn't know how good he is. You really didn't. Digital monarchist, I have 2 cats. They're driving me crazy. That's gay, bro. Why do you have 2 cats? Cats are not good creatures. Does anyone know where I can find Heavy Duty's exercise bands? Dude. Cats are not good creatures. They're not loyal. I love dogs because dogs are loyal. They want to come and, even if you get angry at them, they'll run away, but then they'll come back. But cats, you have to play with them when they want to play. They'll come up but if you have a Labrador or something like that, it's always playtime. 1,200 HDC fans throwing tantrums and refusing to give the stream a like. Puffers, each of them. Yeah, guys, like the stream. Heavy Country would know all about Rivens. Heavy Flow is full of feminine energy. Men debate while women discuss. It's like, dude, Candy won't sleep with you. You ain't Kanye West. Mr. Micro Country makes Little Timmy sound like a savant. I was shocked he knew what an hour was. He seriously asked for something he doesn't even know what it is. I'm a supporter of Nate, but my God, his team got destroyed. Yeah, it was bad. And this is it, guys. Candace, Project Constitution, gone. Project Constitution will never be taken seriously again after Afternoon Delight. And I hope that every time he does a Twitter post, people are posting underneath Afternoon Delight. I hope every time he does breaking news, explosive, just the video of the drop bears. Just the video. Just remind him. And now, these guys. Valhalla TV has to retract the things that he said, all these hit pieces. Heavy Duty Country looks like a total retard. All we need is, like I've said, guys, we may be the smaller team, but all we need is a few good men. Okay? Did the Spanish care? Did the Spanish care when they came over to the Americas and they were outnumbered 100,000 to 1? Did they care? No. Tell you what they did? They burnt the fucking boats, guys. That's what they did. All right? They burnt the boats. They arrived on the shore. There was fear in the eyes of some of the men that they were with, but then they burnt the boats and they were like, we're not going home. Okay? That's what we do, guys. We burn the boats. Okay? We have arrived on the shore, a few good men, you guys, us, and we burnt the boats. And one by one. Like the guerrilla warfare fighters in the jungles of Havana. And eventually we march on Havana, I guarantee you. Okay? Anyway, anyone else ready to run through a wall right now? Digital Monarchist, someone in HDC's chat saying that CK's necklace needs to be evidence because it could have electrocuted him. It's just terrible. Red Fox says, I can do 1,400 meters. That's easy work for anyone with actual long-distance precision training. I have absolutely no doubt that Red Fox can do 1,400 meters. I did 30, though. Come on, guys. Give me a break.
Exactly. So then why are you fucking talking shit on the internet?
I'll check you up on that motherfucker. I don't give a fuck how good you are.
You just said you don't have a job. So how are you going to put up $10,000, bro? What are you talking about?
You're not going to be able to collect from it.
Jake, take the bet and then just disappear, dude.
That's it. He gets the content,
that was really
pulls
funny.
the cameras out, he's gone.
Hold on. Let me respond real quick. Or what we were talking about, Andrew. I think, look, here, let's give some concessions, right? Like, let's see if we can find some common ground here, okay?
Hey, woman, grab me one more shot and a cup of coffee. Go ahead.
Common ground. Now, starts off combative, right? Insults, all these sorts of things. Heavy Duty Country at this moment has to be silent because nothing that not even his own teammates like him. They're shutting him down and saying, dude, shut up. You're not helping anything. This Jake guy trying to insult doesn't work. Now he's appealing to Andrew. He's actually seeking his approval at this stage. This is what happens, guys. If anybody, even in your personal life, it's such a good lesson to learn what we're seeing here. Is if you're ever in a combative situation, if somebody's ever trying to like make fun of you or trying to pick on you, you often get this with guys who are a little bit insecure. They'll meet somebody for the first time. You'll be in a group setting and they'll try and have a go at you or something, not in a playful way, but in a way where they're trying to insult you, trying to big dog you or something like that. You literally just ignore them and you focus your attention on the people at the table who are being genuine and who are being nice and who are being kind, and just ignore them. And then that makes them look so stupid. And then eventually, if you ignore them enough, and if you're having a good conversation, they will eventually start trying to seek your approval.
some common ground here, okay?
All right.
Again, I think that you can give me some grace and understanding that, yes, all of those things I just talked about does look like, on the surface, when looking at it, like this is probably a case of stolen valor, right?
Yeah, but isn't it the case that if I were to do the same thing, if somebody sent me out of context clips, wouldn't I be expected to do my due diligence before I started
saying that? Because
hang on, before I decided
lying about saying I didn't.
Before I decided to make a public spectacle out of you, wouldn't it be reasonable and rational for me to first do my due diligence and even
Not
at
if
the very
you just challenge me to produce
hang on,
a document? No.
And even at the very least, just talk to you about it. Do you realize that I get death threats every day,
Andrew.
all day? Yeah, I understand.
We all do.
So this is why I would never in a million years, and I doubt there's to the degree I get, but if they are, I'll just grant it. If that is the case, don't you think that showing things publicly, which people can then track to harass my family, harass my friends, harass people that I may have associated with 20 years ago, don't you think that that's an unrealistic expectation when we could have just privately, I would have just privately given you the documents. And then
did someone dox you?
You could have just said, sure, no problem, done.
Wait, did someone dox you?
Yeah.
Hang on, can you let him respond, bro?
You got swatted?
Yeah, sure, Andrew.
They
I
swatted
apologize.
you?
I apologize. I should have reached out to you and asked. How about that?
Okay. Well, then, if that's the case, then I think we're good.
No, and I should, because Andrew, if you really know my content, stolen valor is actually a really big thing. That's how I built my channel. My channel really is.
Well, look, I don't even consider what I did service. Okay, it's a fucking.
But this is my point, Andrew. I'm just saying, if from somebody who does stolen valor expose content, this story, without understanding deeper context to it on the surface, there's literally clips of two different statements. I served. I did not serve. Army sniper, 1 year in the Army. All these things to me go ding, 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 ding.
Well, hang on. Hang on a second. Those aren't, first of all, if you had just reached out, I would have put all of it in context, one. And two, I would have just given you the documents, and then they never would have had to have been a public spectacle where people could then use them to hurt myself and my family through trying to track these various things down to harass family members and friends. I'm a very high profile streamer, and that you do know. So don't you think that that's a reasonable ask, especially from somebody who does want to make those type of exposés? And I agree that you should. I just don't think that it's fair or reasonable or rational when you could have just reached out and I would have just given you the information, and then none of that would have had to have been public. You could have said, I actually confirmed this with Andrew. It's all good. And then I would never.
But the problem is, though, that wouldn't get the clicks. You see, it's very popular online at the moment to be trying to beat up on Andrew Wilson. Very popular online. It's like a little bit of a gold mine, actually, because there are so many people who are so heavily invested in the Kirk conspiracy theory, and there are so many people who are so heavily invested in destroying him and trying to ruin his reputation because, unfortunately for them, they can't beat his arguments. He just wipes the floor with them all in debates. And that's a big problem. And not only can they not defeat his arguments spread into the ether. Guys like me will come along, listen to his content, listen to his debates, and adopt those arguments and utilize them. A lot of people in the conservative sphere, who wouldn't, outwardly say that they are friends with him, they might be friends with him behind the scenes. He doesn't reveal everything. And also, they're definitely going to be watching his debates, watching his arguments, and adopting his arguments. How many times have we seen that? Heaps of times, guys. Forced doctrine argument, for example, so many times. Arguments against feminism, against secularism, against liberalism. It's like he hits these debates between the eyes. No pussyfooting around, nothing like that. Just destroys them. And people will utilize those arguments. So this is a catastrophe for the left. They want him gone. Like they can't stand this guy. They want him gone. And so all of this reputation destruction and everything, this is a gold mine, and they're going to be supporting it. So Nate Valhalla TV, he's going to be putting out these videos saying stolen valor or whatever the accusations are on the day, and he's going to get the left eating it up, and then he's going to get the scorned lovers eating it up, the exes eating it up, all the people who he's destroyed in a debate in the past coming out of the woodworks. It's over for the Crucible. Yeah, sure. Okay. It's over, guys. So that gets clicks, and that's the thing that he was looking for. So, look, he does have to be magnanimous here is the correct word. Andrew's being magnanimous. He's being charitable in victory here. But he doesn't have to take one step back because Nate Valhalla TV is objectively in the wrong here. There is no stolen valor, and he did not do his due diligence. So Andrew is not ceding ground. Nate is ceding all of the ground here and saying, yeah, well, I was wrong and everything. And he's trying to find a middle ground, but you'll see that Andrew doesn't actually take one step back.
Ever have to go through the idea of lunatics on the internet combing through everything possible to hurt me and my family, which they're going to do.
Yeah, okay. I'd say you're being fair with that. Okay. And I know my chat's not going to like me saying that, but as long as...
But you have to. Your chat might not like you saying that, and all of the candy cultists are going to come and attack you for this because no, Nate. We're trying to destroy this man's life and reputation forever. We want him gone. Please, no. Don't cede any ground to this man. Please, can you go back to destroying his reputation, please? Can you go back to lying about him, please? No. One by one, guys. Whack-a-mole. Whack-a-mole, baby. We burn the boats.
We can come to the agreement of...
Well, then I'll cheers to that. And you know what? That sounds
rational.
Here's
what I'll say. As long as you can come to the agreement that Nate did look like stolen valor to Nate, and I do expose stolen valor content. I wasn't going after you specifically for you. It is, hey, this looks like stolen valor. This is a public figure. I'm going to try to figure that out.
And look,
I'm going to press you on it when I can't figure it out. And I will concede.
And I'll make some concessions too. Hang on. The first concession is I love the bits. Like if you're going to make fun of me with a bit, it was a funny bit. You know what I mean? Like I laughed. I thought it was a funny bit. I don't have any problem with that. I love satire. I make cartoons. Hang on.
Go ahead.
I make cartoons. Go ahead. You just go, bro.
All right. So I know people won't like this because they want.
Funny, isn't it, guys? When it's not Smokey Man, the debate man who you can sort of see as the internet person that you can endlessly try and mock and ridicule. When you actually get the guy one-on-one, everyone who's been to a debate con or anything like that, kind of a legend. When you actually get the guy one-on-one and you're having a chat, kind of a really likable guy. So, yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
Internet drama, right? And they want people to hate each other, right? And we're not going to be friends after this. But I will concede as long as you think it was good faith of me doing this on a stolen valor expose, and that I will say I apologize. I should have just reached out to you and asked for the documents.
Okay. Well, then I think we have come to an agreement there. And then on the bit stuff, bits are fucking hilarious. I know I'm a public figure. I'm going to get roasted. I enjoy that. And I enjoy that kind of stuff, right? And sometimes I'll actually send DMs to people and I'll be like, you got me fucking good. Like, you got me good. I make satirical cartoons all the time about things like this. I get that. I understand that. That's totally reasonable. That's all fair use content. But this was not reasonable. And the reason that it wasn't is for the reasons that I explained. And you've conceded that. And if that's the case, then I think we can walk away and perhaps not be friends. But at least it's the case that we have an understanding for what's rational and reasonable.
Yeah, I think so. I think me and you, again, as long as we can both say, like, all right, Nate wasn't looking at doing this ill-intended, and also he apologized. He could have done it a better way. I think that's fair between me and you.
All right. Well, then I think we have an accord, and it was nice.
However,
okay.
You and Dan. Me and you are fine, Andrew, but you and Dan are not fine. So
let me ask you, why?
And we have takeoff, ladies and gentlemen. And we have takeoff, ladies and gentlemen, because heavy-duty mouth noises over there, heavy-duty cope over here, has already put on a shocking performance, showed that he is just not a smart guy. He's low IQ. He doesn't belong in live settings. Doesn't belong in live settings. Should stick to saying he's going to beat people up on Twitter or whatever he does. This is not for him. Doesn't have any wit or cunning. Not a charismatic guy. Has the charisma of a wet blanket. Not likable. Okay? He's been told to shut up by his own friends on this. And every time he's tried to speak, Andrew has basically hand-waved him away like a mosquito. Get away. I'm trying to talk to the cute girl. Why is the fat friend trying to tell me she's not interested? Why is the fridge trying to protect the snacks over here? And now, heavy-duty country is going to have his chance to play ball. I love this part. Oh, I love this part. It's brilliant, guys. And we're going to watch the cope after this as well. As a man of battle, would you rather have what would you rather have with you in battle? A rhinoceros-sized hamster or a hamster-sized rhino? A rhinoceros-sized hamster or a hamster-sized rhino? A rhinoceros-sized hamster. But what's the hamster? I don't know. That's a good one. If Andrew gave heavy, derpy country 20k to debate, he would just blow it on Copenhagen, truck hats, and shitty tattoos. They're still allowed to lie. It was up to Andrew to disprove. This is bad in the long run. We're going to see what happens as well, guys, after this, because all of the Nate Valhalla TV people, the candy tards, the wine mums are coming after him. So we'll see if he goes back on it. He could, but if he's a man of integrity, if he's a man of honor, he's not going to go back on it, and he's going to realize that they've gotten in the ring, they've had a fight, they've wiped the frickin' blood off their nose and the spit and dirt out of their eye, shook hands, looked each other in the eye, and that should be it. We will see, though. We will see. That should be it. Deep calm. The energy I'm getting is all these guys except HDC are realizing they want to be friends with Andrew. Kind of a likable guy, hey. Sucks, doesn't it? Eric, thanks to you and Andrew for doing this, Jake. I've been more worried about the influence of the HDC types than the wine mum true crime types. They're interlocked. Big nuts. You didn't think it was possible Fatboy Country got new subscribers after this. Never underestimate the banding together of the low IQs. They will continue to as well. Rhetorically Defective says you're describing effective communication during a tense conversation while remaining present enough to react in real time while being assertive but not aggressive. Like fighting, useful life skill for mitigating conflict. Yeah, 100% exactly right. And Andrew, this is why I texted Rach at the start of this, and I was like, Andrew's in his element here because he's very, very good at these situations. Very good. He knows how to handle people. He knows how to look at the archetype that he's dealing with and handle them accordingly. So, very good stuff. And old boy is about to go south for big gay country here.
Why are you telling people I threatened you?
Well,
why are you telling people I threatened you?
Well, do you want to read the messages?
Yeah, read them.
Okay. So
let's see if we can find a thread. Let's see if we can find a thread in here.
Hey, your call. So you won't defend a single claim you have made, so we are clear, even though I'm willing to defend mine. Did I say that? And I said it's sus. Why not just schedule a 2-hour moderated debate? 1 hour for you to cross-examine my claims and 1 hour for me to do the same. That seems fair. Dude, I barely know who you are. You offered for people to come on your show, so here I am. You get an hour, take it or leave it. I have zero clue what your claims are.
Oh, there's the hour. There we go.
Hang on. This is later. I have zero clue what your claims are, which is bizarre that you criticize me so much if you don't know what my claims are. You have an issue with people finding holes in the case. And I said, you contacted me, not me, you. So you make the call. If a 2-hour moderated debate scheduled isn't a thing you will do, just say so. It's fine. That's what I said. It's fine. If you don't want to do that. I don't know why
you're reading this.
Hang on.
I'm asking you why you're telling people I threatened.
It's almost like he asked him to read it. That's why he's reading it.
To read through it so that people have context, bro. So let's discuss what you have a problem with. And I said, I won't be mad. You said, shouldn't I? And then I said, shouldn't we do that in a debate? He said, 2 hours, a lot of time fishing. I said, an hour. Learn to
Guys, why are my mods saying this is the Jake Rattlesnake channel, not the Crucible? Stop asking for updates. Guys, young, handsome, vital, Andrew, old, ugly, smoky man, hillbilly, okay? It's pretty easy to discern, okay? Young, handsome, you know, and then we've got old hillbilly over there. Don't get it twisted, guys. We are not the same, okay? Okay? Do not mistaken me for him.
Compromise, goofball. Yes, we should, for an hour. I said, well, no deal. That's not enough time for a proper debate with cross-exam. If I was asking for something unreasonable, I would understand you being unreasonable back, but I'm not. You said, all right, bro, I tried. As we went through this, and I could keep reading this, me being completely reasonable and you just being a fucking asshole, you also decided that you were going to say that you were going to attack me and that, hey, that's mutual combat. So
no. Why don't you read exactly what it says, Andrew?
Rhetorically defective's birthday? No. Is it? Is it? Happy birthday to the legend, rhetorically defective.
Okay, I'll read it. I was just trying to read through it. You had a problem with it.
No, I didn't. It's funny how you just stopped. Read exactly what it says.
Well, I'm trying to find it. I just want to make sure that I find it.
What do you mean? You were just reading it.
Well, I'll go back to reading from exactly where I was then.
Hey, I got a question. Andrew, you do understand we're in Texas and mutual combat is authorized?
You do realize mutual combat has to be mutual?
No,
Jake, we're getting them on topic. Andrew, read where I threatened you. Read where I threatened you.
Okay, so I'll go back here. 2 hours, a lot of time.
That guy, every time he basically opens his mouth, just gets every time.
I said it's not very hard. You seem to be trying to not debate where I get a long form cross exam. None of you guys will do those, and it's odd. You seem to be making a lot of assumptions. It's pretty feminine. And I said, assumptions are feminine. Tell me how you believe anything without assumptions. Since you can't, I suppose we both must engage in pretty feminine behavior, because you can't actually engage in even discourse without assumptions. Anyway, is Andrew, it like legit retarded? Really? I said, yeah. You said yes, very. Also, tell me.
I don't know why you're reading this part.
Because I just want to make sure that we get to the part. I just told you I was looking for it.
Go to the part where it says mutual combat. My God.
For it. I'm looking for it.
Well, scroll down, dude. You know how to use a phone.
What do you think I was doing? And you told me that I was not giving you proper context.
No, that's not what I said at all.
What a doofus.
Oh, it's not? Because it is. I mean, it is. Nope. But okay. We'll find it here. Hang on. I correct you about how arguments are actually semantical.
Why don't I read it, Andy? Because you're struggling here.
Read it.
I keep requesting.
Honestly, for this Jake guy up the top here, this has been like a humiliation ritual. I don't know why he feels the need to keep on doubling down on all the notes that he's writing and all of the stupid things that he's doing that makes him look like a retarded 12-year-old. He just keeps doubling down. It's been really embarrassing, actually.
More time in a moderator and a topic, but you seem to not want to do that stuff for some reason. Maybe a debate is just me going on your channel and you screaming at me over me being a bad man.
Sounds
Smokey
right.
Man is bad, I hear. And then I said, you think I'd scream at you, buddy? I'm a stoic. You ain't fucking with my emotions, but I have several ways to fuck with yours, which I...
Anybody who ever says that to you, you're not messy with my emotions. I'm a stoic. I'm a stoic. You know that you're going to be able to fuck with bro's emotions because you know he's trying to put in that inner work. I'm a stoic. You know that guy is ripe for the picking. Okay, all the mouth noises that he's been making the whole time, and then getting told to shut up by his friends. You know that bro's trying to put in that inner work. Bro's trying to read some of the Stoics. Okay, you know there's issues there. Basically, is what we're saying. There's emotional issues, and he's really trying hard to correct that. And now he calls himself a Stoic. So if there's anybody who you're going to get to, it's somebody who says, "I'm a Stoic." Okay, so.
I see.
Once again, let's do an hour if you have the balls. And then you responded with 3 baby daddies in a pickle jar.
Yeah. Actually, I said argument ad baby daddyum as you had brought that up earlier.
No, that's not this part, buddy.
I know, but earlier you had brought it up and I called it an argument ad baby daddyum. It was really funny.
That's a different. Right. That's a different.
But it was really. Part. Can you admit that was really funny?
Yeah,
argument ad baby daddyum?
You're a really funny guy, Andrew.
I am a really funny guy. It's true.
Good. It's hard to evaluate ourselves sometimes. But you don't, such a soft little man. I'll see you in Dallas one of these days. We'll see if you have the same attitude in person. Is that a threat?
Keep reading.
No, is that a threat?
It
just
could be,
so we're clear.
Yes, it sounds like a threat to me. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Not
We
a
just
threat.
see
I'll
you
see
in
you.
Dallas.
Not a
I'll see you in
threat.
Dallas. I'll see you in
That's
Dallas.
not a threat, Andrew.
Dude.
I've heard a lot about Heavy Duty Country song, guys, and after this, we're going to look at it. Plus, we're going to look at the reactions on X. So, guys, the grift is still grifting. We do want to get to that. Is Stream Elements bugged, boys? Is Stream Elements bugged? I don't know what's going on with Stream Elements. Russell could read out your super chats on screen straight away. Like he would have no problem doing that. Come on. We need to get that Stream Elements bar. Come on, guys.
Tell everyone you're soft as baby shit. Jesus
Yeah, okay.
Christ.
Yes, it sounds
Andrew,
like a threat
that's
to
not
me.
a
Yeah.
threat.
And then you go,
Read
and you
the
were
rest of
going
it.
to beat me up.
I need a pause.
Yes, you're
I
going
need
to
a
beat
quick
me up?
pause. Chat.
You
Everybody
mean
need a
the-
quick pause. Dan, pause.
Yeah.
Quick pause. Sorry. Are we going to be here for a little while? Because we were literally at the end of super chats at the end of the stream when this all popped off. Should I change the title and thumbnail?
I mean, you might. You might as well. Apparently,
You
we're
might
in a
as
debate.
well.
Whether or not
will
this
flood
is
back
threatening.
in.
I mean, you wouldn't say this stuff. I will see you around Dallas. Yeah, I mean, yeah. The threat is definitely implied there. And then talking about combat.
If we're going to wrap this up quick, then I won't worry about it. We obviously, this is impromptu.
I mean, I just wanted to know why he's lying about this, and then
There's
I'm pretty
no
much
lie.
done.
Read them.
No, 100% there is.
Read them.
And you were going to beat me up. You mean the attitude of being nice and respectful while you insult me over and
You
over.
mean
And
me?
I
That
said,
was me being nice and respectful while you insulted me over and over, and then you used
you
what
not insult
looked like a
people?
threat.
Do you not insult
generally
people?
I don't unless you're insulting me. No.
Oh, yeah, just Erica Kirk, right? Calling her a retard?
Yeah, I said
That's
generally
the
I
only
don't
person?
unless it is the case that
Generally,
they're insulting
okay.
me. Yes. And by the way, that was a great argument. The argument there was, I don't even
I don't
think
give a
that
shit.
you would be
That's
smart
not the
enough.
topic right now.
Yeah, it is the
Absolutely
topic,
not.
actually.
Do you know
Yeah,
what
why'd you bring
mutual
it up then?
combat is, Professor?
I see.
Insults are only real if you take them as such.
I see.
Probably talk to
You can actually hear the hot air in his voice here. It's kind of sad. You can hear the hot air in his voice. He's trying so hard to look tough. Yeah. He's trying so hard to... Brother, just take a load off, okay? I'm sure Marcus Aurelius has a quote about this somewhere. I'm sure Marcus Aurelius and the Stoics have a quote about this. Marcus Aurelius, one of the great Stoic, used to have a man following him around, even though Marcus Aurelius was an emperor. He had a man who would follow him around and say, "You're just a man. You are just a man," so that he would never get too high on his own fumes. You know, I'm sure the Stoics have quotes about this stuff.
a therapist about that. So I said I would see you in Dallas, and then you said, "Are you going to beat me up?" And I said, "Do you know what mutual combat
Yeah,
is?"
so
Is
that's
that
really
me threatening you?
Yes,
Is
it
that
definitely
me
sounds like a
saying
threat.
no?
Yes, it does.
100% not.
It 100% does.
No, that's
No,
not a
it
threat.
doesn't. You
and
need
then
to learn what a
and
threat
you-
is.
And then you qualified it with mutual combat. And then remember what I said after that? Doesn't mutual combat have to be mutual? Remember how I said that to you?
Yeah, I said I thought you were an alpha male. Come on, dude, I'll buy you a.
Paul Longnate tipped $20. Enough begging, my lord. If you thought Stewie P was cringy, get prepared for heavy-duty CPAP.
Oh, gosh. All right, I'll prepare myself.
Yeah, and can you, by the way, can you show me a single time that I haven't done anything except reject alpha hierarchies because they're unsigned?
Paul Longnate tipped $20. Enough begging, my lord. If you thought Stewie P was cringy, get prepared for heavy-duty CPAP.
Another one.
Scientific and nonsensical?
I thought we're focused on the threat. Can you,
well,
can you
hang on, we're
concede
focused on
that
all
I
of
didn't
it.
threaten you?
No,
Can
I
you
think,
concede that I didn't threaten you?
I think that that's a threat, yeah. I
Andrew,
think that
I'm
that's
here to tell
saying
you
that
that's not a threat.
I think that
Hey,
that's
no one
saying
agrees with
if I
you.
see you
No
in
one
Dallas,
agrees
I'm
with
going
you.
to physically assault you. That's what it sounds like to me.
Andrew, no, he didn't say
That's
he's gonna
not what it
physically
says,
assault
you fucking
But
idiot.
that's what the inference is, Mr.
There was no
Malaki.
inference.
Mr.
Listen,
Malaki.
we're-
You're not
I'm
going to
gonna
be able to
punch you in your-
gaslight me, bro. You think that this
I'm
is
gonna
the first
punch you in
time?
the fucking face,
Oh,
Andrew.
Do you,
my
do you
God.
think
Punch you
that
in the
this is the
face.
first time I've had one of these guys who's a low IQ fucking meathead say that they're going to beat me up and infer it. Like it happens to me all the time. All the time. Oh, I'm losing an argument. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm really stupid. I'm going to beat you up, Andrew. Happened. It was a very famous case with Wes Watson.
That's not what was said though.
You know, Andrew, in fairness, you know, I have an entire channel where all I do is make fun of people like Wes Watson. I've got like 9 videos dunking on Wes Watson.
You see what's happening here, guys? You see what's happening? Andrew, in fairness, let me try and find some middle ground here. Andrew, in fairness, I have a channel. Look, me and you are just the same, Andrew. I have a channel where I try and make fun of them. After what has happened so far, now they are appealing to him and trying to get on his good side. Because he's dog-walked them so badly that they're trying to appeal to him and trying to gain favor with him. One person walks into a room of 4 other guys. They try to throw everything at him. That's what Stoics actually do, by the way. If you actually are a Stoic, that's what you do. You handle it. You're not fazed by it. You disregard the bad behavior. You don't react emotionally to it. And then eventually, you are the centerpiece of the room, and everyone's trying to appeal to you and gain favor with you. Just saying.
Never said a word to you about it, have I? The problem is when you code in your language, like for instance, they're heavy duty. You're never going to beat me in a debate. Let's be real. So your entire defense mechanism is focused around, well, but I can beat you up. That's it.
It's not.
It is.
It's not.
Well, then
It
let's
is.
debate
No, it's
right now.
not.
Let's debate right now on the Kirk case.
No, because you haven't sent me 20 grand.
No, I have to send you $20,000 for you to defend your own views. To defend your own views. To defend your views. To defend your views. Of
course you do.
Why? Because you know you're going to lose the debate, right?
Absolutely not. I would absolutely destroy you.
Then let's do it right now. We'll have Valhalla moderate. There's
I'll
no
do it
time.
on my channel
He'll do
I'll
it
be
right
honest,
now.
I'll do it on my channel.
He's going to do it right now.
Literally throws his friend under the bus. Like heavy duty country. Now Valhalla, look at him. He's giddy. He's on Andrew's side. Andrew, I'll do it. I'll do it, Andrew. Andrew, you want to do the debate? I'll do it. He's giddy on the side of the Crucible. A Crucibilly maybe even at some point in the future, Valhalla TV. And he throws his friend directly. He grabs his big friend, throws him under the bus. I'll do it. I'll moderate the debate right now. When really, he could see that his friend was squirming and flailing about. And he could have said, no, guys, we've got to wrap the stream up soon. We'll talk about it another time. He goes, no, I'll do it. I hate always win. It sucks that we always win.
Bro, let's do it.
Hey, that's up to you guys.
Let's do it right this second, heavy duty.
Like
country.
I said, I gave you my parameters to it. It's going to be in person.
It's going to be.
And
I
got to
be able to beat you up.
$20,000. Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go. Do you want to? Why
Here
don't
we
you
go.
just
He
do the
turns
debate
into
right
a
now?
fucking child. He turns
Why
into a
don't you
child.
do the debate right this second?
Because
Why
I
are you
don't take
running?
orders from pussies.
That's not a fucking order. I'm asking. That's a question.
You do take orders from women, though. Like Candace Owens. Am I wrong?
Why won't you do a debate?
I
right
just
this
told you.
second?
Do your ears not work?
Is it because you're low IQ?
Do your
idiot?
ears not work?
Is it because you're
Do
low
your
IQ
ears
idiot?
not work?
They work fine.
Are
Is
you
it because
okay?
you're a low IQ
Are
idiot?
you okay?
Are you a
Are
low
you
IQ
okay?
idiot? Can we do the
Are
debate
you
now?
okay?
Are we going to do the debate?
Are you okay?
Do you
Are
want
you
to do the
okay?
debate? Are you? Do you want to do the
This
debate?
is so much fun. This
Do
is
you
so
want-
much fun.
Do you want to do the debate?
Are we done?
No, we're
Are we
not.
done?
I want to
told
do the
you
debate.
the parameters already.
Let's do the.
It's not fun. He's having a terrible time. This might be the worst day of his whole entire life. Might be the worst day of his career. And he's probably going to cry himself to sleep after this. I would assume that he's going to cry himself to sleep after this. And now he's trying to get an off-ramp. He's saying, are we done? Are we done? Please, Valhalla VFT, you're meant to be my friend. Please help me, is what he's saying. I actually kind of feel sorry for the guy. Please help me. This is really not going well for me. Are we done here? Valhalla, are we done? I need to go to bed.
We're going to do it in person. We're going to do it in person.
We're going to
and
do
you're
it in
gonna
person.
pay me 20 grand.
And you got to pay me a bunch of
Here
money.
he goes.
You're
Here he
here
goes.
right now, low IQ. Let's just do the debate.
I don't know if I'd even be able to moderate this, guys.
Come on, low
between
IQ.
you.
Let's just do the debate right now.
Andrew,
Don't run, you fucking coward. Let's do the debate right now.
See.
Don't prove to your whole
here we
audience that
go.
you're a low IQ moron. Let's just do the debate right now.
Andrew,
do
I
it.
told you the parameters.
At this stage, Andrew is playing with his food. You guys ever seen the way that cats fuck with cockroaches? You know? We were speaking before about how cats are terrible creatures. One of the things that like red-pilled me about cats was when I had an ex-girlfriend who had 2 cats. And I had to let them outside because she'd always keep them inside. And I'd be like, dude, they're cats. They're trying to defend their territory. There's other neighborhood cats around. Let them outside. They'll come back. So she did. But anyway, and then they defended their territory. Anyway, but that's a different story. But the cats would catch cockroaches around and they'd fuck with the cockroaches. They'd just hitting them around. The cockroaches would try and run away. The cats would be sadistic about that shit. They would let the cockroaches run away, then they'd come back and pounce on them again and just start fucking with them again for ages, for hours and hours. That's essentially what we're seeing right here. Playing with his food. Knocking him about a little bit, letting him squirm off a little bit, boom, ground and pound again.
Do it right now. Let's do it.
Keep saying it. Say it 10 more times.
Because you won't
10
do
more
it.
times.
Why won't you
I'm
do
gonna
it?
count them. I'm going to count them. You ready? Go
Why
ahead.
won't you do the debate?
1.
That's not
Say it
1.
9
That's
more
not even
times.
your own parameters, you low IQ idiot.
Go ahead.
Can you
Go ahead.
explain to me?
Wait.
That's
Did he
not
just say
1?
1?
I'm going to count them. You ready? Go
Why
ahead.
won't you do the debate?
1.
That's not 1.
One. How many? Okay, it's 2. It's okay.
That's
more
not even
times.
your own parameters, you low IQ idiot.
Go ahead.
Can you
Go ahead.
explain to me why you
No,
won't
no,
do
no.
the debate?
Say it more, dude. Come on.
Why
10 more
won't
times.
you do the debate?
Okay,
right
there's
this
2.
second, you low
Say it
IQ.
again.
Whoa.
moron. Why won't you
Say
do
it
the
again.
debate?
Whoa! He just said that's 2, and now he's holding up 3 fingers. You know what? I didn't even see this yesterday when I was watching it, but I was commenting in the Crucible live chat saying I'm surprised that this bloke can count to 7, and it turns out he can't.
Why won't you do
We
the
need
debate?
the third one.
Why won't you do the debate?
Okay. 5.
Why? Yeah, that's not even your own
5?
parameters. Why won't you do the debate?
Well,
5? What?
Say it
IQ
again.
moron.
1.
Why
10 more
won't
times.
you do the debate?
Okay,
right
there's
this
2.
Second, you low
Say it
IQ
again.
moron. Why won't you
Say
do
it
the
again.
debate? Why won't you do
We
the
need
debate?
the third one.
Why won't you do the debate?
Okay. 5.
Why? Yeah, that's not even your own.
What? What? 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 5. This guy is having like a panic attack over here. He's lost the ability to control his mental faculties, and Valhalla TV is looking down like, oh shit, this is not good. We've got to get rid of this guy. If you want to have, like I said before, guys, if we're going to burn the boats, and we just need a few good men to take the Americas, which is what we're trying to do. If we're going to burn the boat and be outnumbered, we need a few good men, and we can't have any chinks in the armor. Okay? Valhalla TV at this very moment is realizing that there is a chink in the armor. He's realizing, oh shit, this guy, we can't have him a part of the crew because he's a liability. That's what he's realizing. This guy can't count to 5. He doesn't have any wit. This is a liability for us.
Parameters. Why won't you do the debate?
Go ahead.
Yeah, that's
Keep
not
going.
even 7. You haven't even counted correctly. Why won't
going.
you do the debate right now? Just do it.
Keep going.
You're not going to do it.
Keep going.
Do you think this makes you look good?
Keep going.
That you're unwilling to defend your worldview right this second?
Keep going. Keep going,
have
little Andy.
thousands of people watching you right now who see that you're unwilling.
Andy. Keep going.
Thousands who see that you're unwilling to debate. Yeah, thousands and thousands live right now watching you. Not do this debate.
Everyone knows my parameters. Come on, you got 2 more. You can do
So
it.
the parameters are: I have to pay you thousands of dollars for you to defend your own positions.
Correct.
No,
the
how does that make
parameters are
sense?
you had a chance to do it.
I'm here right
and
now.
You pussied out.
I'm here
You
right
pussied
this
out.
second. I'm not pushing out right here. I'm right here right now.
The thing is you don't get that time.
I have your time right this second. Let's do the debate.
Dude, I'm about to hop off. I'm going to bed.
Of course you are, fucking chicken shit. Go fucking go.
There
Go cry
we go.
yourself to sleep.
See,
Go cry yourself to
everyone
sleep,
would
bro.
never
Holy shit. One of the worst dog walks I've ever seen. And I've seen some serious dog walks in my time, guys. Kills them with a bit of kindness, uses charisma, likability, and then gets him into a corner. And at this point, Andrews used his jab. Pop, pop. Moved around the ring. Used the jab. Pop, pop. Nice and calm. Pop. Lands a right hand. This guy's in the corner. And Andrews now like showboating a little bit for the audience. Boom, body shot. The other guy tries to throw a haymaker, dodges it. Boom, another nice little jab. And now, just showing the audience what we're made of. Pop, pop, body, boom, hook. Beautiful to see. It's the art of boxing right here, guys. Favorite part of the stream was when HD used his fingers to count to 10. What we've just seen. HD is a cock gobbler. I call him little arm, big arm. Dude believes everything. What's up, Jake? Says Louisiana Stu. What's up? Eric says, you also need to add Andrew lives where you got to worry about the guy. Oh, you also got to add Andrew lives where you got to worry about the guy with low hung jeans. Jake lives where you got to worry about what's hiding in the shoes you left on the front porch or in the trees above you. Big Gay Country, aka Stoic, highlight the fact that he's just projecting everything he is on Andrew. Bro, get him his special helmet chin strapped down. Toasted Butter Game says, this is Tweedledee, Tweedledum argument like Tim Pool says. Just like when people say punch a Nazi separate, and someone else calls you a Nazi, the two statements alone wouldn't be a threat, but it is. HDC drank away his extra chromosomes in the debate, huh? Says Thumb. JD, he's playing 8D chess and counting in the Fibonacci sequence. His IQ is at least 65. David says, okay, well, you went into battle on a rhino-sized hamster. Now you see a Tasmanian devil. What do? You run. Tasmanian devils are brutal.
Never say shit like
that.
that.
You let the Tasmanian devils eat the hamster.
Ever.
All words. Ever. First person up over words. Just do the debate.
Dude, you're not good at this at all.
Dude,
at all.
You look like
Sorry, chat. I'm trying to get the thumbnail updated.
You look like a wuss. Do the debate right now.
I'm trying to get the thumbnail updated, chat.
I'm a wuss.
You are. Do the debate.
Oh, Andrew, get my fucking 20.
Are you afraid
get my fucking 20 grand and then we'll talk. Get my 20 grand and we'll talk.
Even though you're here right now, you won't do the debate.
Get me 20 grand and we'll talk.
You're not going to do the debate then.
Looks at phone when insecure. Stoic looks at phone when insecure.
Yeah, I'm going to bed. It's 11:30. I already told you that.
Of course you are. Yeah.
You don't fucking listen, do you?
Go to sleep, bro. Go ahead. I won't keep you anymore.
I'll do it when I'm getting ready. Thank you.
Oh, I know. You just
that was pretty stoic. Doesn't listen. I just said I'm going to go to bed and go to sleep. And then Andrew goes, okay, go to sleep. I'll go to sleep when I'm ready. I'll go to sleep when I'm ready. Okay, we'll stay up then. Do the debate. No, I'm going to sleep. Go to bed then. Well, no. It's too much fun, guys. RD says, Andrew weathered the storm, then threw accurate measured strikes. Exactly right. Exactly right. Weathers the storm, guard up nice and high, pop, pop, sticks and moves, pop, pop, sticks and moves. They're throwing haymakers, gasses himself up, gets him in the corner, pop, pop, showboating combinations for the crowd. Pop, 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 pop. Showboating, pop, 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 pop. And then eventually, heavy-duty country over here starts taking a knee, getting a standing 8 count, and looking at the ref like, and the ref being Valhalla TV, please, I'm done. Call the fight. Call the fight. Call the fight. I want to go home. Call the fight. But no. Get up from the standing 8 count. Bop, 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 bop. Combos. Showboating for the Crucible. We deserve it.
I'm not going to do the debate, though.
Have another drink. Vodka Sprite,
I will.
dude.
Yeah, vodka Sprites are great. What do you mean? What's wrong with a vodka and Sprite? You don't like vodka and Sprite? They're fantastic. What do you drink?
Don't worry about it, Andy.
Yeah, what do you drink? What's your mixed drink? Do you like a sex on the beach? Like what is it that you fucking drink, bro? That's better than a vodka.
Why, you trying to take me out on a date? This is getting fucking weird.
You know what the funny part is here, guys? Is that Heavy Duty Country in his video where he was saying to Andrew, we can do mutual combat or whatever it is, said, after it, I'll buy you a beer. So he actually has offered to take Andrew out on a date before.
What's weird is you won't debate. What's weird is you won't debate.
No, it's not.
Yeah, debate. Let's do it right now.
Andrew, you need to grow up, dude.
Oh, well, it's past your bedtime.
I feel bad for you, man.
It feels worse for anybody than me for you right now. You just expose yourself as being low IQ to your entire audience and mine.
Right.
I'll tell you what. You can prove me wrong right now. Let's do the debate right this second.
Keep saying it, dude. See if the answer changes.
Won't.
Desperately wants Valhalla TV to come in and save him here. Please, Valhalla TV, end the fight. Please, referee. Please, referee. Look at my eyes. End the fight. Looks at phone.
Do it. Low IQ fucking idiot.
You know the
Combo.
parameters.
Yeah, the parameters are I have to pay you to defend your own positions that you talk about on stream all the time because you can't. Is that right?
100% can. 100%
Okay.
can.
Well, then let's do it right now.
I already told you the parameters. You already had a chance.
So you're not going to do it.
Now you're going to pay. Now you're
I
going
had
to
a
pay
chance for 30 minutes. Why would I pay a
because
smaller
you read
creator? I mock you
read
with
it.
live viewers and super chats.
No, you do not. Not even fucking close.
Really?
Not even close. What's that? I think you just turn your mic off.
What's your average live viewer count?
5,000.
Dan, he just
No,
started
it's not,
live
you
streaming.
lying sack of shit. Tell
No,
me
he just
another lie.
started. It is actually. He
Okay.
started
Not-
that.
He's
He's
full
doing
of
pretty well
shit.
for
And
just
by the
starting
way,
out.
I still
I'm
mug
not
you
full of
there,
shit.
and I still mug you there. And what is your average super chat count? By the way,
I don't know. I don't even look at
you don't
those.
know. No,
I don't.
Don't even
I
know?
honestly don't.
Yeah.
I don't go and
This
look
guy could not put any bums on seats, by the way. That's the real test. If you do an event, will people come and watch?
at how much I made after a stream.
You're not like in the
You're
consistent top 5.
You're not. You're the person who's like,
You're
oh,
the
I'm making
small-
so much cash.
you're
I'm
a
making so
tiny-
much cash on
You're
my
a
show.
tiny creator. Do the debate.
Dude, I fucking mog you on views every single day. Quiet
Bro,
down.
I only
Quiet
use
down.
clips
Quiet down.
on my private website. I get more views. On
Quiet
Rumble,
down.
more views than you, bro. On Rumble, for God's
Yeah,
sake.
but Rumble's views don't. Well, they actually now they do work the same as YouTube.
There is a difference, though, guys, with views and like views about gossip topics and everything and hit pieces and all that sort of thing, and then people who actually tune in to see your analysis on things. Those are very different things. There are a lot of creators out there who get a lot of views covering things or whatever, but if they actually jumped on and they're just an analysis that they were giving based upon their own takes and everything, it would be a very different story. So take views with a pinch of salt. Rachel says, I don't even know how much money I make. I don't even look. I don't even care. That's how stoic I am. So Heavy Duty Country is so stoic that he doesn't even look at the super chats. Far out.
Dude, now that they make the same changes, but they didn't before.
And I totally forgot about Rumble.
Destroy you. And that's
I
on a
totally forgot
Rumble
about
Daily
Rumble.
show. Give me a break. You're only compared to Eclipse Channel.
Do you have a deal with them? Did they offer you like some kind of contract or something?
Yeah, I'm in the top 10 on Rumble consistently every week.
Oh, so they actually gave you a contract to like be one of their creators?
Yeah.
Oh,
How about you? Do you got a contract
Is that meant to be an insult or?
for the Rumble? No.
No,
No?
I don't think.
No, I don't think you
they
do.
ever-
Yeah, I don't know. The answer is no. You want to do the debate?
Are you okay, man?
Yeah, I'm
You're
okay.
really
do you want
struggling
to?
here.
Do you want to do the debate?
I don't know. The stoic high school girl. It's a bit of a mixture of both, isn't it? Are you okay? Are you okay? Jeez, how very. I think that one comes actually from Marcus Aurelius's Meditations, chapter 4. Ask if they are okay. If flailing, if floundering, ask if okay.
It sounds like you're the one struggling.
Were you
to
an
me.
only child?
No, I'm the youngest of 7. How about you?
Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense, actually.
How does that make sense? It contradicts your previous statement where you said, "Are you an only child?" It's the opposite of that. You dimwit. Do you want to do the debate?
Oh, referee, stop the fight. Referee, stop the fight. He's taken too much damage. You don't want to take this much damage in a fight because you're trying to have a whole career ahead of you, okay? This is what the referees get paid for here, okay? He's just been hit with the bop, 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 triple uppercut because his guard was down so much. Bop, bop, bop. Triple uppercut. Now he's just mugging him and insulting him, okay? You don't get hit with a triple uppercut like that. Because you get hit with the first one, you cover up. This guy's too dumb to cover up. Bop, bop, bop. Head goes bouncing. Referee, stop the fight. Please. Please, stop the fight. You know, we were not supporting him, but we don't want to see someone take this much damage.
Okay.
Say it 10 more times.
Yeah, do you want to do the debate? So you're not
You
going
already
to do
know the
debate?
parameters. It's not going to change, buddy. I appreciate it, though.
All right. Well, I guess I'll let you
Nate,
get to bed
do we
then.
have anything else, dude? Because I'm pretty much done with whatever this is.
Are you guys are you and Dan good? I don't know if
We're good.
Andrew wants to talk
Have
to me
a
about it.
wonderful
I'm
night.
great. I'm great. I just don't respect people who would never talk
I'm great. Goes to bed and cries.
to me like this in person.
Because you'd beat him up?
No, because you would never even think about doing it.
I think I would, and I think you wouldn't
No,
beat
you
me
wouldn't.
up. I think I did it to Wes
Okay.
Watson. He didn't beat me up.
You didn't do shit to Wes Watson. He made you look like an idiot.
Oh, I thought earlier on your channel you said that you supported what I did there. So you just
What's that?
contradicted yourself again? On your channel, you said that you actually
No,
supported what I did there.
no. I said Wes Watson.
Couch Kruger goes, his corner should have thrown in the towel. That's actually a better analogy. That's actually a better analogy. His corner is completely irresponsible. They are letting this man take so much damage. Okay? At this point, you know, you thought your guy was good. You thought your fighter was good. You put him up there against somebody who is like a tough opponent. He's getting mangled, though. And at this point, the white towel has to come in. Okay? Well, the white towel has to come in. And the reason why they throw the white towel in is because they're protecting the longevity of their fighter. Okay? What they're going to do is they're going to throw the white towel in, finish the fight. All right, not the best night at the office, but we're going to go back to the training center and we're going to improve you. We're going to sharpen up your skills. But no, this guy's corner is just completely irresponsible. And they're like, all right, well, we're not going to throw in the towel here. We don't want that sort of embarrassment here. We're just going to finish this fight and then let this guy go and find a new gym to train out of, because he's just not that guy. He's just not him.
Is an idiot. I did not support what you were doing.
No, your exact words were, I support Andrew and what he did there, actually.
No, it's not
did.
actually.
You did,
fucking
actually.
idiot.
No, you're the low
Go
IQ
look-
fool.
Go pull it up, dude.
I literally just saw it.
I'm literally gonna
said
clip
Andrew
this and
went
prove you
viral?
wrong tomorrow.
You said Andrew
I'm gonna
went
clip
viral?
this and prove you
Yeah,
wrong tomorrow.
But what you won't do is a debate because you're a coward.
Oh,
And
here
you're
we go.
worried-
Here
you're
we
worried-
go again.
You're worried
I'm a
that
coward.
you're worried
I'm a
that you'll
coward.
prove to your audience that you don't know what you're
$20,000.
talking
Call
about.
mommy Erica. Get me my money, and I'll do it with you.
I'm sorry. Are you inferring that I work for TPUSA? Another lie that you tell often?
You literally have worked for TPUSA,
No,
dumbass.
so did Candace Owens, dumbass.
Okay, but you're conceding that you were.
I think this maybe comes from years of working in factories and everything, being in those sorts of environments. You know, I think that there's some good training there, because basically, what is that? Like when you're working in a factory doing the robotics mechanics or whatever he was doing, I think he used to get like dunked into big machines and shit. They'd like lower him into big machines and shit. And he'd fix the machines or whatever. But what is that? Like your whole entire career in those sorts of things is just banter, all right? It's prison politics. It's the strongest survived. You've got to have the thickest skin. You can't show any weakness. My older brother tells me about this all the time, how when there's new people on site, they'll get tested. The young tradies, they'll send them to Bunnings, which is like Home Depot or whatever you guys have got over there, the hardware store, and they'll tell them to go buy a left-handed screwdriver. They'll tell them to go buy a left-handed screwdriver or something like that, just to fuck with them. And they're just trying to like thicken their skin after a while. And so after doing that for many years, you know, you develop very thick skin, and you develop the ability to be able to have this back and forth. My brother calls it, he's a construction guy, he calls it sight cancer when somebody shows weakness. Like, for example, if they're saying, oh, I've got a sore shoulder, I can't pick this up, or if they're having a bad day and they're like, oh, I'm not having a good day, or whatever. Sight cancer, because it sort of spreads throughout the site. Everybody has to like be able to put on a brave front and take a lot of bullshit.
Worked for TPUSA
No,
when you just said you did
I did
it.
contract
Yes,
work.
dumbass.
I did 1 day of contract work. So I just want to make sure that I note this. Candace Owens did work for TPUSA then?
So Are we talking about Candace or are we talking about you?
Can you answer my question? Did Candace Owens work for
No, I
TPUSA?
can't. Are we talking about Candace or are we talking about you?
We're talking about both. I'm giving an analogy. Is
No,
it the
we're
case
not.
that Candace
We're
Owens?
not.
Yeah, we
We're
are.
not.
Did Candace
No,
Owens
we're
work
not.
for TPUSA? Did
You
Candace
literally
Owens
just
work
said,
for
do you
TPUSA?
think I work for TPUSA? And
I
you
don't
just said
work
you
for
did.
TPUSA.
You've done work for them. Fuckhead.
Correct. I don't work for them, dummy.
Jesus, dude. You
Do you have
fucking out of
any
your mind.
evidence that I work for TPUSA?
So, heavy duty cope here doesn't know how to count to 10 and doesn't know the difference between past and present tense.
Hey, you dumb low
Yes,
IQ
they
meathead.
paid you for a debate class, buddy.
So that
I don't
means
know why
I
they
work for
hired
them?
you for that.
That means
Why
I
did they
work for
hire
them.
you for that?
Because I'm really good at it. Does that mean I
That's-
work for them?
No, you're not. You're not even
Yeah, I'm
fucking
great at
close to
it.
good
Does that
at
mean
it.
that I work for them? Can you answer the question? Does that mean I work for them? Can you answer the
I appreciate
question?
you asking at least
And
because
does that mean I work
you
for
know,
them?
yeah, you've done work for them.
Does that mean I work for them?
Yes, you've done work for them.
Does that mean I work for them?
Yes, you've done work for them.
Yeah, I know, but that's not the question I'm asking. Does that mean I work for them?
Yes, you've done work for them.
Does that mean
Look at this, Karen, in the chat here. Look at this, Karen, in the chat. Gemstone Heart. Andrew is completely out of his mind, and so are all of you. Like, bye. Bye. Bitch, put your titties away. You are way past the wall. Okay? Listen, I know that you might get some, like, thirsty simps who like that sort of shit, but put them away. You're way past the wall. It's over for you. Okay? Those days are over. Put those titties away. Okay? We don't want to see it. Okay? We know you're trying to get some attention and everything, but put them away, would you? Ruining all of our days over here.
I work for them?
Yes,
though?
you've done work for them.
So you're not going to answer the question? You're just going to lie? You're just going to lie?
Telling a very, very verifiable fact.
Yeah, and do I work for them
Your game
now?
is just not going to work here. That's
Do
it.
I work for them now, low IQ?
Low IQ.
Can you answer the question, please?
I've answered it. Thank you.
Yeah, so you want to answer the question because you go
I've
on
answered
video.
it
You go on
several
video all
times
the
now.
time and say that I do work for
Several
TPUSA and you're
times.
lying, and you don't want to admit that you're
Several
lying.
times.
Yeah, Gem over there. Freaking Milk is in different postcodes. Did you guys see that? Far out. But left Milka was in a different postcode to the right Milka over there. I mean, there was a time maybe where those things maybe used to sit nicely. But now she's still showing them off, and they're freaking far out, opposite North and South Pole, those things. Far out. Put them away, Gem. Like, bye. Get a nice sundress or something.
You haven't answered it once. Do
I can't see. I
currently
can't.
work for
I can't.
TPUSA?
How would I have proof that you don't?
Okay, well, that would be a negative claim. It's unfalsifiable. How do I have proof you're not gay? How do I have proof of that?
Why would you even think about that?
What's
That's
the
fucking
proof?
Weird.
Yeah, I need you to show proof that you've never sucked a dick, bro. Can you show me proof? Can you show me proof you've never sucked a dick?
Some weird thoughts you got,
Fucking
dude.
dumbass. What a
Some
fucking
weird
idiot,
ass
dude.
thoughts, dude.
What
Yeah,
a fucking,
I'm the fucking idiot.
Show me the
Okay.
proof. Show me the
Right,
proof that you've never
right.
taken it up the ass, bro. Where's the proof?
Oh, here we go.
Do you have to
We need positive evidence.
Turn into a
do you
really
understand?
classy show.
We need positive evidence for that. Because I've connected some dots and I've been theorizing, okay? I've connected some dots with Big Gay Country, Brokeback Boy, the memes that he's been posting, him putting himself in the cuck chair in the thumbnail, making the memes of him wanting to have his way with Andrew, the song that we're going to watch. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Do you understand how you can't make negative claims like that because they're absurd? Like they're absurd claims. You just don't even understand.
Well, this.
But
is
anyway,
fun.
I'll let you get to sleep.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to keep
Well,
you
thanks
here.
so much.
Yeah, my
Thanks
wife-
so
my
much.
wife's-
This was
my wife's
this
not
was
happy
really
with me.
fun. Hey man, let me know when you save up and get 20 grand in your piggy bank, dude, and then I'll
Why?
pay you. Okay.
Why?
I
You
promise.
just get fucking annihilated 15 seconds like you did here tonight.
Great. No, that's not the way it went.
It
but I
went
appreciate it, man.
really bad.
Really
for you,
bad.
bro.
Sure.
It did. I promise you, it went really bad for you.
Like, couldn't have gone worse. Yeah, no, like, No, it went really bad. Could not have gone any worse. It was bad. Briar Wolf for 20 said, careful, HDC looks to have well-shaven arms. He's a bad man. The sad thing is I really wanted to like HDC, but had a gut feeling he was low IQ Neanderthal. This confirmed it for me. Andrew is Anderson Silva versus Damian Maia, where he's punching Big Duty's thigh instead of... That's right. When Anderson Silva was absolutely in his prime, and he was just messing with Damian Maia. Damian Maia, one of the best UFC fighters of all time, punching him in the thigh, just to say, hey, look, this guy does not concern me whatsoever. It is. This has been Showtime Boxing from Mr. Wilson. Showtime Boxing. Champagne Boxing. Please take my hubby's money. I was a hospital corpsman in the Navy in the 80s. My hubby has no idea what I did. We have our own family biz, so I know. Thank you for your husband's money. Legends say that HDC still hasn't proven that he never has sipped on the source of life. Rawest of Dog says, as soon as Wes Watson encountered Andrew, it was the beginning of his downfall. Will be interesting to see if the same thing happens to this guy. The lack of humility is actually legit bummer. God bless you, Jake. Yeah, well, at least Valhalla VFT had the wherewithal to realize the optics of the situation and that he had to try and appeal. Like there was a loss, and the only way he can sort of come back from that is to not double and triple down and to appeal to Andrew a little bit and try and sort of gain some favor and not have the heated confrontation there. He had the wherewithal to understand what was happening at the time. Big Duty Country, no. 0.
Okay. We'll see what everyone thinks.
Yeah, we will.
It's not good. What everyone thinks is not good.
Yeah, we will.
Have a good night.
Yep, you too.
Okay.
All right, who's doing what? 'Cause I haven't even made.
Anyway, I
I
appreciate you having me up on the channel. It was actually a reasonable conversation you and I had.
I think
We're going to look at some of the cope after this, by the way, guys, and we're going to look at some of the reactions online after this.
me and you had a reasonable conversation.
And if
Again,
in the future you would like to debate this issue, I like having respectful debates between people, and I'm willing to dive in to the various things.
I think me and you could actually have a very respectful conversation.
I can so imagine Big Gay Country after that, just turning the screen off and just sitting in silence for like 30 seconds. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. And then just getting up and just...
Scope of tipped $20. We're running an investigation. We just want the truth. You can't stop us from speaking the truth. Anyway, give me $20,000 and I'll tell you the truth.
Nailed it, dude. Nailed it.
Conversation, surprisingly.
Yeah.
And yeah, we could probably do that if you wanted to do that. And yeah, I don't want it to be a gotcha type thing where
I agree.
We do what that just was. But yeah, I mean, again, like I said, probably both our audiences will probably not be happy that me and you can be like, all right, came to an...
Not true. Your audience won't, but the Crucible will be perfectly happy with that. We're happy to be magnanimous over here. And if you are going to not do hit pieces after this, and if you're not going to turn it around and feel the pressure of your audience and then feel the need to attack him again, fine. We'll have no problem with you after this. That's only your audience, because your audience is more female.
Amicable conclusion, right? But
yeah.
I think that's probably a good thing too, right? Like again,
I do think. Look, I do think so. I'm trying to make headway like
stolen
you
valor. I fucking hate it. It drives me crazy. I think you probably understand that. And again, like I said, I think it was reasonable from my context, looking at all that it looked like a case of it. And I think it's fair for me to say that I could have handled that better, and I could have reached out and just what I should have done first. And typically, Andrew, I do, right? But let me tell you this: every time I've ever done this, I have always reached out, and there's never a response. So it's just like that's typically how it works.
I would have responded. Then the truth is, because I'm a high profile public figure, you understand why I don't want to release any personal information, because you realize what these people will do, right? Especially leftists.
All right, so that pretty much sums that up, guys. Let's get into the Twitter reactions now. We are definitely willing to grant Big Country, what's his name? Valhalla TV. We're definitely willing to grant him the benefit of the doubt for sure. And people are attacking him now online. So we'll see. We'll see how he responds to his people attacking him over there. Let's get into this. So Honest Ash, one of the Karens over there, says, anyone who deals with this fraud of a guy, I judge you. Never reached out to Banana Show before he led the charge on his smear campaign for clicks and money. He had Paramount Tactical do it. Didn't reach out to Candace Owens to threaten her. Had Ian Carroll do it. He didn't even reach out to Andrew Wilson. Pathetic excuse for a man.
Different, right? And maybe we can get in talking about why, some people thought that I was going after Candace a long time ago with the Mitch Snow thing. Everybody on my content knows that.
Now, you remember, I even covered this, the Valhalla TV Mitch Snow thing. And at the time, even though this was a few weeks ago when I was really pissed off at him for the hit pieces that he was doing, I even said, look, this was an honorable thing to do because he saw the Mitch Snow Fort Huachuca story and he said, it's bullshit. And he pissed off his audience and the Candy cult and they all came after him. But I said, it is an honorable thing to do if he received information. But then he started doing these hit pieces on Andrew and everything. But now he's done a similar thing with the stolen valor claim and he's retracted his claim. So look, we do have to say that that is an honorable thing to do, even though other things haven't been honorable that he's done. So benefit of the doubt for sure.
Nate is very, very visceral with protecting women and children. I am.
I'm guessing he's gonna pretend, or he's gonna have this false morality that he's gonna have it so everyone can just talk and be civilized. And why can't we just talk it out? Bro,
we're going to be playing some of Owen Benjamin stuff here because Owen Benjamin is one of the guys who's constantly, like, every time I see him on X, he's just talking shit about Andrew.
Michael James tipped $20. Love your content. I live in California and my son is in Melbourne on a work visa. If I ever visit him, would love to buy you a coffee.
Mate, that'd be great. Melbourne's awesome. Great city for a young person to be in, that's for sure. Bit too crazy for me these days, though. But appreciate that. Appreciate the stream elements, donos, guys. Much, much appreciated. So, yeah, Owen Benjamin just constantly going after Andrew. Actually hates him. I think they've got a bit of history. Owen Benjamin, he's not your full chips and dip either, guys. Something, you can see it in the eyes. There's something off there, for sure. Something very off there. And I think he's famous online for fingering his bumhole on camera. I think he became recognized because he fingered his bumhole on camera. I'm not even joking. And he just talks about his dad being a gay wizard, and he talks about how he has shame fantasies of his wife sleeping with other men. So like actual cuckoldry. So odd unit, and this is his thing. He's a anti-Andrew Wilson guy, I guess. Ankle biter.
You fucking accused him of false valor or whatever. You've talked shit about him. You've made fun of his wife. You called him Pickles and Smoke Boy, and you said he's a liar and a piece of shit and all this stuff. And so now when you're like, oh yeah, we're just two guys talking, it's so stupid. The way he acts right here is just not a moral high ground.
So he's angry because people are taking the foot off the gas with Andrew. They actually talked to him, realized that he's a pretty reasonable guy. They were wrong for doing all of this sort of smearing and everything. And they're not going to be going on the full-on turbocharged anti-Andrew Wilson train, if you will, the anti-Andrew Wilson train. And that's a big problem for these people. Because guess what? If he comes on stream and he puts them in their place like that, people are going to think twice before they start doing this. People are going to think twice. And we can't have that.
It's actually very pragmatic. It's like you're triangulating for clicks and money.
I think me and you could actually have a very respectful conversation, surprisingly.
Yeah.
And
wait, he's about to apologize.
Yeah, we could probably do that if you wanted to do that. And yeah, I don't want it to be a gotcha type thing where
I agree.
We do what that just was. But yeah, I mean, again, like I said,
is Valhalla gay? Muscle shirt. Seems like him and Pickles may fuck after. Materialism always leads to a ween, but I'm not making any claims.
You know, probably both our audiences will probably not be happy that me and you.
We've also got the Big Country. What's it called? The song that he made. We're going to play that soon. Maybe after this.
Audiences. Oh, So precious. Are you in a salon? Be like, let's sit in the salon and both of our audiences. Oh.
You can be like, all right, came to an amicable conclusion, right? But
Yeah.
What's the amicable conclusion?
Probably a good thing too, right? Like again,
I do think. Look, I do think so.
My big
I'm trying to make headway like
stolen
you are.
valor. I fucking hate it. It drives me crazy. I think you probably understand that. And again,
I
like I
do.
said, I think it was reasonable from my context, looking at all that it looked like a case of it. And I think it's fair for me to say that I could have handled that better, and I could have reached out and just first, what I should have done first, and typically Andrew I do, right? But let me tell you this. Every time I've ever done this,
filthy.
I've always reached out, and there's.
He's so angry. No. How could you not be perpetually making hit pieces and slandering him? No. Why would you come to a reasonable conclusion? All right. This is the song, guys. We're going to go into the song now.
Welcome back to 66.6, the Liberal Radio Show.
Liberal Radio Show? My God. Sounds like an absolute hoot, doesn't it, guys? Where are we? David said, as a former Army recruiter, Wilson's NGB 22 clearly shows a medical procurement, entry-level administrative separation, and just means he needs a waiver to rejoin. David says, you abandon your hamster in the face of a Tasmanian devil, but now you're on foot. What do you do? Try and find water. Long Haul Nate, Valhalla gets to slide this time. Next time, no... Long Haul Nate, come on, man. T. Jenks, the fact that Valhalla was aware enough to see the ridiculousness of this, it wouldn't surprise me if he comes over to our side of the table. Well, I mean, he should. He actually should, because he's going to realize that these people are just parasites, and they are going to attack him every time he counter signals. So unless he is completely and totally audience captured, then he can't have he just can't have he won't make any money. He will, but like, if he is not completely and utterly audience captured, if he counter signals in any way, all of these Karens and everything will come after him. Over this side, there's some honor. Okay, there's some honor. We can disagree about shit and still remain a solid fortress. David says, I don't give a Valhalla a pass. He doesn't have the knowledge to know that you can't pull HRC records on anyone's servers without consent of service member, as it violates Privacy Act of 72. Padawan says, Andrew is who Owen wanted to be, but he chose Vox Day over Steven Crowder, and he realized his 146 IQ fell for the flat earth myth and has to live with the mark of shame forever. I think you actually perfectly nailed it there. It's just, you can see that it's just seething jealousy that Andrew has become very successful and he's basically a nobody. Seething jealousy. Just Gerald. Good to see Just Gerald. Where you been, bro? Finally caught alive. Keep kicking ass, Jake. Heading to Europe next week. Wish me luck. Good luck, brother. Good luck.
We hate conservatives. Today's top story,
It's like she looks like if Katy Perry got on drugs for a little while and worked at a strip club.
Had some cowboy and a group of militia members knock out our producer and are manually overriding our radio station.
Wait, who?
Hi, we rolling? Step up. What the hell is wrong with you? Hiding in places cruel. Broken banks, jacked rates, keep them kids from school. Ask the bartender for a smile and a line. Never thought a beer without a mask could be a crime. Fear from the nation, total escalation. Yeah, I'm still smiling with the lip of Copenhagen. COVID don't spread down south in the country. Roping on my horse, black hat looking punchy.
Holy smokes, guys. What have we seen here? What have we stumbled across? Beer pong. My truck. Stoic. Beer pong. Bro, who's his friend? What the hell? Who's his, like, crackhead friend over there? Looks like one of the drug dealers from Breaking Bad. You remember Jesse Pinkman's friends in Breaking Bad? Those weird drug dealers and everything? One of the gayest things I've ever seen in my entire life, I don't think I can actually watch anymore. By far one of the gayest things I've ever seen in my life. All right, Owen Benjamin seething here. Andrew Wilson objectively annihilated these guys.
All words.
Ever.
And Andrew absolutely would say it. And I am no Andrew Wilson fan. I think he's probably...
All long Nate tip $20. I tried to warn you, my lord.
I should have heeded the warning.
Probably puppeted by a demon. That being said, he would say that. He does all the time.
Person up over words. Just do the debate.
Dude, you're not good at this at all.
At all. You look like
Sorry, chat. I'm trying to
wuss.
get the thumbnail updated.
You look like a wuss. Do the debate.
Dude, you hear Mahal? He's like, sorry, Chad, I had to get the thumbnail up. Doesn't give a fuck. Meanwhile, Heavy Duty Country's like, you're not good at this. I mean, everyone right now thinks you're a loser. Watch them start arguing over who makes more money. Oh my God, it's so cringe.
Wuss.
Thumbnail
You look
updated,
like a
chat.
wuss. Do the debate right now.
I'm trying to get the thumbnail
Okay, I'm a
updated,
wuss.
chat.
I'm a wuss.
You are. Do the debate.
Oh, Andrew,
Are you
get my
afraid
fucking
that-
20.
are you afraid
Get
that
my
you're gonna look
fucking
like a
20
white
grand
idiot?
and then we'll talk. Get my 20
you
grand
won't-
and we'll talk.
Even though you're here right now, you won't do the debate.
So true.
Get me 20 grand and we'll talk.
You're not going to do the debate then.
Yeah, I'm going to bed. It's 11:30. I already
Of
told
course
you
you
that.
are.
It's
Yeah, yeah.
11:30. He has to go to bed. Oh my God, it's so embarrassing.
You
Well,
don't
go-
fucking listen, do you?
Notice
You don't fuck.
This guy might be Andrew Wilson's biggest hater over here. I don't really know if there's anybody who's a bigger hater than this guy. So, yeah, not good. If even he is coming out and saying that Andrew objectively destroyed this guy, that is embarrassing.
Fucking listen, do you? What do you mean he doesn't listen? He's inside your brain right now, puppeting you.
sleep, bro. Go ahead. I won't keep you anymore.
Full House like, dude, you guys are gonna love this thumbnail.
I'm good and ready. Thank you.
He's like, I'll leave when I'm good and ready. Dude, it was growing up with that kid who's like, I'm going home and I'm taking the ball. It's like, good, then fucking go home. He's like, I will when I'm ready to go home. I'm just going to stand here with the ball. Dude, can we play with the ball or are you going to go home? I'm going to go home, but I'll go when I want to. It's like, bro, you're not tricking anyone.
I know you just not going to do the debate though.
Have another drink. Vodka
I
Sprite,
will.
dude.
Yeah, vodka Sprites are
No shame. He's like, I will. I'll get drunk.
great. What do you mean? What's wrong with a vodka and
Okay.
Sprite?
He has no shame. None.
You don't like vodka and Sprite? They're fantastic. What do you drink?
Dude, am I fanboying out for Andrew Wilson? It's just objective, okay? It's when, you know how sometimes I find the deep state super funny? My bad. Ellen DeGenerate. I mean, that's obvious. Magical Johnson. When he says, what do you drink, fuzzy navels? That's objectively funny. Watch. Because, dude, Heavy Duty Country is getting so mad.
Don't worry about it, Andy.
Yeah, what do you drink? What's your mixed drink? Do you like a sex on the beach? Like what is it
Sex
that
on
you
the
fucking
beach.
drink, bro? That's better than a vodka.
Why,
and
you
Sprite.
trying to take me out on a date?
Oh, swing and a miss. Oh, dude.
This is getting fucking weird.
What's weird is you want to be.
It's like, this is getting weird, boy. It's like, bitch, you're losing, man.
What's weird is you want to be.
What's weird is and he's right. Now, don't get me wrong. Andrew runs like a bitch for me. But I can still appreciate just an annihilation.
Heavy Duty Country was saying, we'll see what they think about it. Andrew Wilson's literal biggest hater came out and say he objectively annihilated him and was even able to have a laugh like we're doing. So Owen Benjamin here says, people got too cocky with Andrew Wilson. Andrew doesn't win, but he makes you lose. Candace Owens is very coherent and good at this. Andrew is never debating, but what he does is get you to fight whatever mask you won't admit you're wearing.
Heavy Duty Country wouldn't admit it. He just kept going. He just kept repeating himself and like doing that childlike thing where they go like this. And Andrew did have the high ground in that position.
Your entire defense mechanism is
I'll just let it
focused
play for a
around,
bit.
well, but I can beat you up. That's it.
It's not.
It is.
It's not.
Well, then let's
No,
debate
it's not.
right now. Then let's debate right now on the Kirk case.
No, because you haven't sent
No.
me 20 grand.
No, I have to send you $20,000 for you to defend your own.
And again, he thinks it's the high ground to say you have to pay me 20 grand, but it's not. It only worked for Candace because he was offering it. To say you have to pay me 20 grand for me to tell you what I think about my morality is the losing position. Candace played the winning position because he was taunting her with money for a while. And he said, she won't debate me, not even for 300 grand. And she said, I will. If you say you have to pay me $20,000 for me to tell you what I think or for me to debate you, that's the losing position. That actually makes you look materialistic and petty. Fact. Because Andrew never offered that to him.
Yeah.
And so when Andrew gets very repetitive here, I know it's annoying. I know it's tedious. It's childlike. He's a scum of the earth. I get it. He's hideous and vile. Of course I understand that. His face is twitching. He's just this plume of hell. He's right, though.
Plume of hell. He's this plume of hell. Wow. That's a new one. I'm actually going to use that on him. Next time I call him, I'm going to be like, what's up, you fucking hideous plume of hell?
Because what he's doing is sucking out the lies of the other people. And so Heavy Duty Country thought he had...
I can't get over that. This fucking hideous plume of hell. That's actually quite funny.
him by saying, he's got to pay me 20 grand now. It wasn't offered to you. Right?
To defend your own views. To defend your views. To defend your views. Of
course you do.
Why? Because you know you're going to lose the debate, right?
Absolutely not. I would absolutely.
Roughneck Jarhead tipped $50. I would pay dozens of dollars to watch you fight a sanctioned fight with a kangaroo.
Kangaroo would get it, bro. Kangaroos don't even... Nah, the kangaroo would get it. What are they going to do? Stand up on their freaking tail and try and kick me? I'll use my footwork. Pop, pop. Kangaroo can get it any day.
Absolutely destroy
Then
you.
let's do it right now. We'll have Valhalla moderate. There's
I'll do it on my channel.
He'll do
I'll
it
be
right
honest,
now.
I'll do it on my channel.
He's going to do it right now, bro. Let's do it.
But hey, that's up to you guys.
Valhalla is giddy at the thought of super chats. He's like, I'll do it on my channel. Because he's thinking he's Patrick Bet David. He's a ripped Patrick Bet David. He's like, my channel? Fuck yeah. Meanwhile, these two, Heavy Duty is not even fighting Andrew Wilson. He's fighting his own ego.
Let's do it right this.
I'm not even going to lie. This is actually a very accurate analysis. Even though I think that this guy is a complete and utter fucking scumbag and he's just sitting there seething, resentful, like a fucking plume of hell. Even though I think that about him, I have to say the analysis is accurate.
Second, Heavy Duty.
He's fighting against his ego.
And so his false persona is mutual combat when I see you in Dallas. Andrew Wilson goes, fight me right now. And he goes, for $20,000. I guess he's not currently employed by Turning Point USA. Someone should ask if he's currently fulfilling a contract or yeah. Or just how much did you get? When was the contract over? Yeah, but he's when I was a heckler at a Renaissance Fair, guys, if I got them, if I had their pride get sucked through their eyeballs, which I would do, they would throw the tomatoes right into the ground. They couldn't even hit the fucking wall, let alone my face. When you get someone's pride this fucked, they can't think. Because he would just be able to like follow that up and say, but instead he bickers and bickers and bickers. And it's like Andrew Wilson owns him.
To it, it's going to be.
I'm not even going to lie, guys. Accurate. Very, very accurate. And now he talks about his own strategy, what it would have been. Let's see this now. This will be interesting. Jokes never win, but they usually get you to lose. Yeah. This is sort of what I was saying about Andrew's. I mean, I haven't heard what he says here, but Andrew's strategy against Candace was, I think it was the right strategy because he was just going to be factual, positive evidence, these sorts of things, as opposed to doing any sort of ingratiating himself with the wider audience, with women, trying to be soft and fluffy. You do have to think about that. And this guy tried to be a joker with Andrew, Heavy Duty Country. He tried to come in and make jokes and crack gags and tried to insult. Terrible idea. Terrible, terrible idea. And tried to tell us that he's a stoic as well.
Do your ears not work?
Is it because you're low IQ?
Do your
idiot?
ears not work?
Is it because you're
Do
low
your
IQ
ears
idiot?
not work?
They work fine.
Are
Is
you
it because
okay?
you're low IQ?
Are you
idiot?
okay?
Are you a
Are
low
you
IQ
okay?
idiot?
He's now concerned, trolling. Are you okay? Are you okay? Because Andrew knows what's pissing him off is that he's stupid. Low IQ idiot is working on Heavy Duty Country. Meanwhile, Valhalla is like counting nickels.
We do the
Are
debate
you
now?
okay?
Are we going to do the debate?
Are you okay?
Do you
Are
want
you
to do the
okay?
debate? Are you? Do you want
Can I
to do
just
the
tell
debate?
you what
much
would
fun.
be a move right now? You start mirroring his mannerisms. Like because Andrew's doing so many strange mannerisms that if you started to mirror it, the people at home would laugh and he may not even notice. Right? If you're an entertainer and you're trying to give people joy and laughter, what I would do here is I would just start holding my hand like in a strange way against my face and not pay attention to it. You want to know how else I would win? If I start feeling disgust and anger, which is how he beats people, just like the Joker.
I don't know if I can play this because it's got music in the background. I might get copyrighted for this. But all this to say, though, I don't know how effective that would have been. I don't think that Heavy Duty Country would have had the charisma to be able to do that. He's talking about just mirroring his mannerisms and getting Andrew Wilson to be on the back foot and be insecure about that. But I don't think that Heavy Duty Country would have had the charisma to be able to do it. Owen Benjamin would. He's a guy who's been a comedian and everything, and I think that he would have been better at that. Definitely wouldn't have floundered the way that Heavy Duty Country did. But, Heavy Duty Country, that's bad advice for him. He's never going to be able to do that. Never going to be able to do it. Have we missed any super chats over here? You reach the water, a mermaid with a head of Hillary Clinton's offers you water. What do you do? I make her my wife, and I repopulate the desert. That's what I do. I make her my wife and repopulate the desert that we're in, and we form a Mad Max colony, is what we do. All right. Now, I need to go and eat some food, guys. I want to say much love to you all. Appreciate you all being with me. Our boy Cool Vic is doing a stream. If you want to see more Heavy Duty Cope over there, then Cool Vic's going to be doing that. So should be a fun stream. I'm going to see you guys all over there. Go show him some love. He's been doing some great work recently. And I'll see you all maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. Much love. Peace.